earlier. I think
Yes.
Soldier was or something, and his accent made me think of this video. I want you to tell me this is accurate, sir.
Me look.
Marty, I'm scared.
I've been sent that. Hold up a minute.
Oh, you have? Okay. Is it accurate though? I'm curious.
Let me look. It's got a club. That's accurate.
Yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
think,
but Berlin.
Gus as a shawarma guy, that's shawarma. It's just so funny.
Jesse, we gotta cook.
Is Jessie the goth
Jesse,
girl?
we need the blue.
No, that's his that's the heroin girl.
Oh. I still have to finish Breaking Bad.
How far did you get?
Possibly the season 3 or season 2. I know Jesse just started dating this girl, and the cop dude was having PTSD from the bomb explosion.
Oh yeah.
And
If I
then,
could
like,
offer
hey.
you some controversial advice,
Uh-oh.
watch
By all means.
watch up to the end of season 4, then don't watch the 5th season.
Oh, is that bad, huh?
Here's the thing. How do I put this? The writing quality went down to accommodate the climactic finish they wanted, but the stuff that gets done does not make much sense, and there's a lot of convenient coincidences to get to where they want to go.
Okay.
That's true of any syndicated show.
Jesse, we gotta expedite the plot.
Yeah.
Jesse, come on.
The problem with I don't know. The seasons 1 through 4 were written so well, and every action made sense, or you could see how, with emotion, the characters could get to where they wanted to go. Season 5 was just a little bit wacky. Like, the stuff happened, I'm like, huh. I mean, okay, one thing happens like that, I get it, but like 3 or 4, that's pretty like suspicious for the odds there, Chief.
Don't
I mean,
think about it too
it's still
hard.
good, but you know.
Also, the Berlin video is rather accurate, yeah. But also, is it AI generated? It
Yes,
looks
yes, it is.
so uncanny.
Well, there's Breaking Bad, but in Japan, it's just like Jesse-san, we need to cook this. It's just so bad. It's
AI generated slop.
yeah, it is, but I don't know. AI generation doesn't bother me as long as it's funny. Like, no, but we're gonna have artists that are gonna be out of work. Yeah, so it means I don't have to pay anybody. I'm for it.
No,
Me
no.
being an
What
artist.
what matters is it's entire art departments that are getting laid off. It's not the freelancers so much as the professionals who also freelance. It gets a little bit more complicated than, hey, you lose a job or you lose a job. This is, well, this entire
industry.
department, we don't need to pay them now. And it's just like, no, don't do that, please. Don't lay off entire departments.
Because
Yeah.
the problem you're going to get is all AI is it's a repository that you can put through a code blender to get something out of it, but you need to have that repository in the first place. And I guarantee there's going to be a law event, like if enough people get pissed off, where it's like, hey, your AI cannot use, art from copyrighted material or something like that potentially.
Then what will Magic the
Little
Gathering
spoiler
do?
there. They do it anyway.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering
Gathering
did it a ton of
mid-journey
times
shit on.
already.
I don't care what
it's
they
been like
do
a
because
whole
I
thing
don't.
in
I
the
don't like
art
that card
community.
game.
It's stinky.
But it's the same thing that's gonna happen everywhere. Like when we get roboticized workers, it's like, oh, well, what's this welder gonna do? Probably starve.
I'm sorry, Dr. Robotnik. What? Roboticized?
He ser- he,
Why did
he
you
really
say
said
that?
that, huh? He really
No,
said roboticized.
I don't know what the term is, but when
No,
everything
that
goes
that
to
is
robots.
just the image of like Robotnik putting people through a grinder.
Count
What?
me on the
I
side of the
don't know.
rebels. Gotta move fast.
Listen, when Skynet takes over, I'll still have a job. You know why? Because I have an IT.
Skynet is too afraid
The robots
to
can't
upgrade.
format their own hard drives.
Skynet's too afraid to upgrade to Windows 11, sir.
Oh,
Like
I,
me.
Have TPM.
I hate
2.0.
Windows 11. I'm never using that stupid Mac OS knockoff. I hate that shit.
You say this now.
What they said
Until
about
they
Windows
force you
7
out of 10.
too.
You can just go into the command line and I don't have a legal version of Windows anyway. Like I don't own Windows.
Sir,
I
could
just-
you not talk about jailbreaking or either owning illegal software on my stream, please? I've had to talk
Oh, we're
to the
streaming
other...
right
We are streaming, sir.
now. I bought Windows 7 about 12 years ago, and I've never needed to upgrade. Thankfully.
There you go.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, my virtual machine. No.
Oh my god. Hey, stream.
So the temple's outside of the
It is.
town.
So the way that it is described is that the temple is to the north, but on the map it is depicted to the left with an arrow. And on top of that, the Temple of the Eight Suns, which is actually inside the city, is a different temple. And to make matters even more confusing, there are villages of Mazali which are outside of the city walls for whatever reason, like the fishermen and other professions and stuff like that. And of course, that information was inside of the Mwangi Expanse under their specific entry, as well as other things that I have now gleaned just in time for the Temple of the Eclipse. And Walenka doesn't care if anyone goes into the temple because, haha, if they die or if they come back, it's a victory for me either way. So he could care less about this place.
Oh.
Remember what
If we come
happened to the
back, It's a
bird.
victory for him.
Look, I'm just reading what's in the book, man.
Okay. I mean, all right.
If they don't care enough to elaborate on their own NPCs and whatnot, yet they have over 16 of them, that's on them. So why
I like
don't we
how
get
you-
started? Oh, go ahead.
No, I just. It's like Warhammer 40k, where it's like, oh yeah, here's my faction. How do you run it? Well, you need about 7 books, and you need to combine the rules from all those 7 books. And I'm like, no, just have it all be in one place, please. But it's fine. We can go. We're all gonna die anyway.
Says you.
A disco never dies.
Yep.
The disco must go on.
Disco, were you here last week when we discussed my plan E with everybody?
I thought it was the plan A.
I don't know what plan it is, but it is the plan.
It's the plan.
If you change the name up, no one will remember what it is. I might need your guys' help to make some stuff happen. Okay, that's
Yep.
all I'm saying.
So, before we get too far into this, remember from Greek mythology that epithesius is when something reaches its climax, and it is the symbolic line between man and God. And in Pathfinder, men and women can ascend to godhood, and this has happened in Mazzali numerous times under the old sun gods.
Ooh. Well,
So
I know
usually
what I'm doing.
Yep. Usually it manifests in the form of a sorceress bloodline. But there are exceptions.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there a dude who just climbed up a mountain drunk and became a god overnight?
Caitlin, yeah, he passed the test of the Starstone.
There you go. Alrighty. Are we going to do recap?
If you'd like to.
Let's see. What did we do last week, gang? Besides being silly.
Last week we met with the head of the guards, and I can't remember her name because I don't have my notes.
Yeah, you do. It's right there on the page. Her name is Worknesh. She's right next to Nakura and Themba Sufu and Wakasia and Simbwala and Mwene Numbe and Ezekiel and all the other people you haven't met yet.
He's losing it, guys. I'm scared.
But we had an audience with her, and a friendly sparring match ensued.
Yes.
Some things happened, but the most important thing is that we won.
Oh yeah, you did win. You mopped the floor with them.
You were so good.
You were, especially someone who cast fly on themselves and basically picked them off one by one.
It's a
paid.
talent.
I wasn't good.
You were great. You were
I went
the
down.
best shield.
They colonized you.
Oh no.
Decolonized.
Oh, no.
That was really funny. I'm a bad person for laughing at that, but I'm okay.
No, you're not, because maybe the tables will turn one day. Maybe the people of Mazzali will become, the bloodthirsty colonizers of the Mwangi Expanse. When they sought nothing but to keep people from exploiting it, they themselves would become the exploiters. We don't know.
It's the beauty of this world. The hand can turn at any point, and any of us could be the monsters at the end of the day.
Mm.
That's just Spider-Man. Spider-Man doesn't have any bad days, so he can't be a monster. Unless.
What else? Oh, and we made a small detour by the Temple of the Eclipse.
Yes.
And we decided it was worth checking out.
Especially after someone's familiar died trying to explore it.
Just immediately exterminated. Very disturbing.
Yeah.
Think that about covers what we did as a group last week? Almost.
Yesterday. Oh God. No.
Yesterday was definitely not last week.
Yeah. So tell me.
Oh, there was the trip to the archivist where we got more information on the temple.
Yeah. So tell me, what did you learn about the temple? Who's in there? Who tried to ascend to power and whatnot? Are you going in prepared?
It was a lawful good sun deity, right?
She was the goddess of the eclipse. So close. It's unrelated. We don't know what the relationship is between her and Rolenka yet. I'm not even 100% sure of what her circumstances are in relation to the temple, but that's what we're going to find out. As far as being prepared, I mean, are we ever prepared?
Yes,
No,
there
never.
were 2 times you were prepared. You had disguises at one point in Module 3, where you tried to break into the prison of the Vacant Eye, and everything was going great during the quiz show.
Oh yeah! Wow, I forgot about it.
And then there was that other time you decided to do the rescue party for everyone who had been captured by the snake people.
Definitely remember that. That's when Harris got his glow up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're in Mazzali for a while. How much preparation are we doing before we go into this temple where people have apparently gone in and not come out?
Especially adventurers.
I mean, we could take a couple of days to just collect more information to scout out the adventures that probably went in there. Maybe what I guess their intent was with the temple. And 3, just take time for ourselves. You know.
Sure. I'll switch us over. You guys just let me know what you're doing.
I can start us off because I have a feeling where I want to. I'd like to go to the Mazzali archives and.
Well, one moment. Something messed
Sure.
up during the stream. Wouldn't you know it? Probably the avatars for Xeris and Iron have expired. That's really inconvenient. So while you're talking and doing your thing, I'll be in the background getting some things set up.
Okay. While I'm in the archives, I think Disco will like to do a bit more research on just the temple as a whole. I guess when it was created and who created it,
Mm-hmm.
and if there are any books of note or scrolls of note that would give me that information, Disco will be on the lookout for it.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me either perception or, if you'd like, use a skill of your choice that you think pertains to the temple, such as religion, to help search for the book. Or you can ask the archivist.
Let me ask the archivist.
Sure.
Yeah, Disco will walk up to the archivist and introduce himself in the Mazzali way, which is bright skies to you. Is that correct?
He just waves his hand without saying anything.
I would need your help if you do not mind. Are you the proprietor of this location?
He says in a dull, dulcet tone that he is the archivist.
So you keep note of what goes in and out of this place, correct?
He nods solemnly.
And you've taken up an oath of silence. That's very admirable of anyone, especially one who retains information.
No silence.
Oh, so you refuse to answer. I understand. If you do not mind, I am looking for any of your scripts or tomes that may relate to the Temple of the Deathless Child. More importantly, maybe its the date of its creation or who created it?
The temple was created back when Mazzali was formed, far before the council was formed.
Mm. So they just stumble upon this place? Or is it that it apparated due to, I don't know, deific powers?
The three deities that control the area are Chohar, Telahar, and Luhar. They created Mazzali and the temple.
I'm gonna roll I would like to roll a religion check to determine if those deities are definitely in a pantheon or in the same pantheon, or how do I even say it? Yeah, if these are real deities and what they represent.
Mm-hmm. All right, while you do that, I will fix one of you.
No.
Mm-hmm. So you confirm that they are indeed real deities. However, they are not depicted in the Temple of the Deathless Child. The Temple of the Deathless Child was once a different temple. And we had discussed this previously, that Walankia has engaged in some sort of gentrification of Mazzali, where he's removed the image of the three previous sun gods. One of which he claims to take his heritage from directly, that he's a descendant of.
Interesting. The Master Archivist, is there any particular reason that the original three gods are not depicted on the temple at this point? Or is it just a transfer of power?
Walenka has removed them, he says dryly.
Is there any purpose besides, demonstrating his command or his reign, I would say?
That didn't work. Nuts. I'll have to try something else. The archivist merely states that when you trade in a vehicle, do you normally keep the other person's name on it, or do you take it for yourself? This is a young man with much ambition. He does not share power.
It is just good to remember those who came before you. Those who fail to remember the past are doomed to repeat it. Just curious, that's all. Would you happen to have any tomes specifically maybe about how the temple was built? Or even, I feel like floor maps and might be a bit out of touch, considering this is the temple of the Deathless Child, but is there any of the scriptures on this place?
The scriptures, yes, but if you're looking for floor plans, you'll be out of luck, since the temple itself has fallen into disrepair. Also, it has been changed irreparably.
Well, may I ask by who?
By Walenka.
Ah, divine right. Gotcha. I'm learning. Thank you. Interesting. And I apologize, I didn't get your name.
Archivist.
Just Archivist?
The Archivist.
The Archivist. I apologize. That is a very powerful title. Before I go and leave you to your way, do you have any tomes on Konrasu?
He says yes. Well, that didn't work either, Ryan. I'm going to have to completely redo you after this session. You are just not agreeing.
Oh no.
Sorry, what'd I do?
I don't know.
That's what I do.
But I've repaired your PNG tuber several times now.
At this point, it's just cursed.
I think so.
It's not a rebellion.
Burn it alive with a mirror or whatever. That'll fix it.
But yeah, if there are books on Konrasu, I'll take my afternoon reading them as well. Or at least maybe that's where my reading will go, since a lot of the books here will just be basically the stuff the party already knows.
Mm-hmm.
And then later in the afternoon, I'll head back and just explain, yeah, I didn't get too much done.
Oh, who else is doing stuff? Well, at least I have the PNG tubers now. I can figure out what went wrong later.
Think of something that I wanted to do,
Sure.
but does anybody need me to make it?
Think fly high, young panda.
Hit me, baby, one more time. You've seen that single, right? Jack Black sings it now.
Okay. I was thinking about spending some time in making a rune.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Now, are you familiar with the rules of item creation?
Vaguely.
Okay. So why don't you tell them to me?
Okay. I know that I have to provide half the value of the item in gold for materials and whatnot.
Oh, great. It made you into your little Discord icon instead of your PNG tuber. That's great.
Oh, me?
No, Iron. I gave up on you.
Oh.
Wow.
I think my Discord icons would be very funny on your stream. Just Vietnam Squidward.
Yes.
Let's see. Item cost and the
Does
raw
not want to cooperate.
materials. I think that's about all. And I know it's a crafting check.
Yep. So, the way that the crafting check works is that the remaining money, the upfront money, you pay 50% upfront, and what remains, you pay over the course of however long it takes to finish the item. But you still have to pay full price.
Okay.
So, do you have at least 50% of the money to get started?
It's in the stat.
Okay, so
ask the party for permission.
I think you're good.
you didn't ask what the rune was.
I trust him.
God.
Look, can I not trust my party members? You know what? Tell us what the rune is.
I was going to make a brilliant.
Is that the one that like allows you to reroll like persuasion or society? Not society. Diplomacy checks? Or is that a different rune?
This is the one. Let's see. On a successful strike, fire damage plus another D4 spirit damage to fiends and D4 vitality damage to undead.
Ah! So basically, something to combat things which you're pretty certain are in this ancient temple.
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
okay.
fiends have been popping up a lot lately for some strange reason.
Yes, they have.
Not sure why.
Ruby agrees. They
they've been on our
have.
side.
can't put my finger on it, but
It worked! Harros has worked at least. Okay, I'm gonna reverse engineer
Hey.
this in a second. Don't worry, Zeros. I'm gonna fix you. So yeah, you
can't
get
be
started.
fixed.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go. You're fine.
No, you go.
No, I just said I can't be fixed.
No,
Broken
Zeros.
forever. Oh.
I'll just hide that for a second while I get that together. Go ahead, go ahead. Do your roll.
All right.
It's gonna be a blind roll.
It's let me switch this over to blind. Just
Oh,
in
also
case.
counter effects, magical effects of darkness. I love this rune. I think this will be very helpful. All right. And what level is the rune?
12.
Okay. So you start to get everything together on day 1, and it just falls apart. But you don't lose any materials.
Okay, this is harder than I thought.
Well, you rolled a 3, so.
Did I? I didn't.
No, I
see
can't.
what
I
rolled.
can't see. I'm just feeding you bad info.
He's doing what any Asmodeus cleric would do. Jen says.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes, out of character. I'm evil.
Well, sir, you may be evil, but you know there's always a bigger fish.
Thank you, Qui-Gon.
Well, that's my day.
Mm-hmm. All right, who else? All right. I have a second bear, which means I'm about to have a Zeros. Zeros, you're gonna get fixed. Everything's gonna be okay.
I was about to say is Zero's having a race change? Is that what's happening?
Jeros? What?
No.
Zero.
He said I'm gonna get fixed, like at the vet.
There we go. You're fixed. Yay! And you're bigger than everybody.
Okay.
In this context, that sounds so wrong. Oh, God.
That's okay.
I mean, I guess that's new info on.
I feel
on Xeris. Good to
transgressed
know.
and violated.
I'm sorry. It took a while. It took a while, and you ended up being bigger. But don't worry. It's working now.
Dear God.
Clearly, that was Ruby speaking.
Yes. So what else are you guys doing on this day after you've all gotten beaten up by the Walkena's finest?
I might have a plan. Just give me a quick minute to research this really quick.
Oh, no sweat. No sweat. You're going to archives to research it? Or are you going to Google?
Google.
Oh, that's metagaming.
Well, I'm trying to summon a devil. Give me a break here.
No, that's something you do with the knowledge of religion, sir. Then I tell you the answer.
What devil are you trying to summon?
Look, okay,
Or
we don't
what
have a
feature?
grung, alright?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you're
don't
trying
have
to
a grung. But you know who you have? Gunbreaker
that's
Ignacy. And he comes out with like a silver gun blade. I shit you not.
Oh no!
I
Why?
shit you not.
Oh.
And he's got like, my AC is just as big as Grung's.
Harold
We're
just
much
kind
more
of looks at
interested
him.
if
Where,
he's-
where the hell did you get that from?
I made it.
You know, I'm not surprised.
Consider it a
You know, neither am I.
benchmark.
Congratulations on your new venture.
Harold
Yes.
just kind of looks at the falling apart runestone and kind of narrows his eyes at Ignacy.
I have even more investiture than Grung does with his feat. In fact, mine will keep going up.
What class is Ignacy, by the way? I'm just curious.
Thaumaturge.
What?
Thaumaturge.
Oh,
Oh,
thaumaturge.
a thaumaturge.
I say
Okay.
thaumaturge, you say thaumaturge.
It's tomato, tomato.
I didn't say that at all. I said
I
said
know.
the right
I
name.
anticipated it.
Why are we going to church?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what? Suddenly you just spitting out bullets makes sense.
Yes, I can still
Yeah,
do
it-
that, by the way. Also, take this half of a cookie.
Why is there only half the cookie?
Because I get the other half, and then we share. And that means we share my benefits.
Oh. Huh.
Also, I took the liberty of protecting your pocket dimension.
Okay. 1. Thank you. 2. How exactly?
Well, you took me everywhere with you, and when you went in, I went in, because I had to hold on to the outside of your pocket, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to make myself useful. Also,
Doing what?
if you need talismans, I can make those too for you as well.
I don't think I actually have a whole bunch of talismans on my list either.
That's okay.
Hmm.
I can make them. And I know you don't have them, which is why I picked them up.
You're being strangely helpful.
I've always
team
been
player.
helpful since day one.
Well, more than usual.
Because
The better
Grung...
question is,
Did you
Go ahead.
did you do something?
No, it's just that Grung isn't here, so it's finally my time to shine.
Next week we all ignore Grong. The same we ignore Ignacy.
Oh, how the turntables.
Who wants to tell Grung that he's the new Ignacy
not me. I like to live. Thank you.
Disco sets back with all hands out like,
I have it on good authority that Grung will be absent for about a month now, so I've got to step up to the plate.
Can't I just summon a Durga demon?
No, because you looked it up on Google, you little bitch.
Well,
I
Good
can't look at
luck.
what my spell
Don't-
can summon. I'm confused.
good luck, don't die. That's best I got.
Don't worry, I won't die. Not with you there.
Aw. That's cute. Slightly misguided, but very cute.
Okay, what you doing with the rest of the day? Are you gonna heal your wounds from the beat 'em up, or
Oh, absolutely.
okay?
I only got a little bit bruised. It's fine.
Did I hear someone is in need of healing? I mean, I did almost get kicked out of the hospital that one time, but surely I promised to do better this time.
Here, let me do this so you can see who's hurt and who's not.
I'm at 94 out of
140. Yep, so Harros is the only one who seems to be injured at the moment. Everyone else healed up after the fight.
Do you want to deal with these wounds yourself, or should I try patch you up?
I mean, if you're offering, I won't say no.
Wonderful.
Give him some member berries.
Yeah, do you fancy yourself a snack or just a unicorn-themed band-aid?
I mean, can't I have the snack and the band-aid?
Sure, I mean, I've got the entire day to do it. So, let's see, where's the button? Healing. Oh, they changed the name of that thing. No, wait, this. There you go.
That was a very McGee roll.
That was. It's okay though.
Sorry, I had to do it to you. It was too
That's
easy not
okay.
to.
It's because I also have this, and I'll just get out like a sewing needle and be like, sometimes you need to do some healing, some hurting before you can do the healing.
Wait,
Why
what?
the German accent again?
Thank you, Mengele.
Definitely not inspired by some other German character that plays the medic character in a certain video game.
Team Fortress 2?
Eros is immediately uncomfortable.
Totally not. That game. I mean, only if you consent, obviously. I could draft up a form for you to fill out, listing all the potential risks and benefits.
No, it's fine.
Okay,
It'll probably be fine.
if you say so. Just offering.
Don't be so nervous. We're level 12 now. Even if you wanted to harm you, it would still take a couple rounds. You would know by the you would know.
I think I'll survive until Disco gets back from the Archivist. It's fine.
I'm back.
No, you're at the Archivist.
Yeah, no.
Oh, jump him, McGee. Ah!
No, not that type of hurting. We're no brutes here. It's a specific, delicate kind of hurting that makes the healing all the more rewarding after.
Sounds like more euphemism.
That sounds like that sounds
I'm
like
not
it
the
could be
only one
very
who can
evilly
make dirty
twisted. I'm
jokes
just
here,
saying.
okay? Says the person. Yeah. You're one to speak with your not actually a harem yet, legally distinct.
Staff members.
All right, Schnitzel man. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, you want to crack some? No. Sure.
Did you need the macro?
Me?
Yes, to roll healing or
No, I just pressed the consume all berries button.
no, I meant for your healing roll if you were gonna do the band-aid.
No, I just figured that Heroes is like, it's fine. I don't need it. It's okay. And then I'm
Okay,
just like,
so-
it's good.
Yeah,
I have
I
the
really-
macro here, so.
Yeah, I really don't. I'm missing 12 hit points. I can sleep that up. It's fine.
I could give you back like 4 times that though.
Yeah, but nah.
Alrighty. So what you doing with the rest of the day? It's late afternoon now after all that research and whatnot.
I mean, I have these alchemical ingredients collecting dust in my pocket that I could maybe use for something.
Sure, give me a crafting check and we'll do the same thing we did with Harros.
So that is just a blind
Mm-hmm.
GM roll.
Right, you have to tell me the level of the item you're working on.
Let me look that up right quick. I forgot.
No, don't forget. You have to have that before you make the roll.
Right. Where is it? It's a moderate elixir of life.
Okay, what level?
That is 9th.
9th? Okay, so much like Harros, your alchemical ingredients don't coalesce, but you didn't lose anything.
That's good. Somewhat, at least.
So you sleep for the night?
Yes.
Alright,
Yep.
so you may hit the rest for the night button after you get back to the hotel. You make curfew, no problem. And as the morning comes around and you get your continental breakfast as usual, you see some of the teachers are arguing with each other.
But what are they arguing about?
General day-to-day things. But then it starts getting a little heated.
Okay, before we get a brawl here, I'll just see who the two people getting the most heated are and just get in between them and just sort of keep them at an arm's reach apart from each other.
It's 3.
Oh, 3. They're more...
Yeah. You have Professor OT, Coride, and Zuma. All arguing with each other at the breakfast table, as Coride has had simply enough of Mazzali and says they are far too stuck up here. She doesn't even know why they're here. Headmaster Obiyama has done nothing since we've gotten here, and it was his idea to come here in the first place. She has a good mind to go right to the council right now, the council member that you finally got introduced to, and tell them a piece of her mind.
Who's here?
I have posted it in the memes channel. There's the picture for
Oh
you.
no, sorry. I meant who's witnessing this. Is it just McGee or are we all there?
You're all there. It's at breakfast, sir.
And it's not about them being out of eggs.
Coride starts popping off and just like hitting her fists on the table, saying like, "I've had enough."
Harris is gonna approach the table.
Eggs on the floor. Eggs on the fucking floor. I can't take it anymore. And she just goes, woo, woo. Starts throwing things around.
What?
Okay, this is the point where I'll
Okay.
step in and like grab her upper arms and just hold her in place so she can't, so she
Where'd you come
can't
from?
keep throwing a fit. From upstairs.
Ah!
No, one on the ground
See
floor.
people throwing things, and we can't be having that. We're guests here. Behave
But-
yourself.
This is not how you treat guests!
What has you up in a twist at this hour of the day?
You do! Let go of my arms!
Only if you promise to stop throwing a fit.
I have every right to be angry.
Sure, but you can express your anger in a way that doesn't involve throwing eggs around.
Exactly. I do it all the time. Not the egg throwing, the expression part.
It has been
You only
over.
consume the egg.
I let out a cough. Anyway,
It's been over 2 weeks. 2 weeks now to talk to one person. To talk to one person. And it has taken 2 weeks not to talk to that person. I'm getting fed up.
You've only talked to one person?
To talk to one person, Walenka. And we have yet to be anywhere near him.
Okay.
Sometimes things take time.
It's 2 weeks is long enough.
The gears of diplomacy grind slowly. Oh, so slowly.
Harold kind of tilts his head a little bit and he says, You think you can understand an entire culture, whole people, a whole political system in 2 weeks?
I understand
Really?
this. They're a bunch of stuck-up idiots.
Seems
It's a bit hard
reductive.
to judge.
Yeah.
Are we? We're not in your demi-plane, are we?
No, you're in the breakfast table. You're at the hotel.
Hmm. Do we want to be saying this here, or I look to Harros like, did we be saying this out loud?
I'm not saying anything that shouldn't be said.
I know, but she is.
These people are blinded by the sun. They are blind. It is the blind leading the blind. I can't stand it anymore. I want to talk to the man in charge. I want to see Mazzali's manager.
You can want all you want, but sometimes you don't get what you want.
I just have to be louder then.
People in the Hells want ice water. I don't think they're getting it anytime soon either.
That was funny.
It's obvious Walenkia isn't taking our delegation seriously.
Probably not. Have we given them a reason to take us seriously?
We are from the Magambia, one of the most storied and historied parts of the Mwangi Expanse. Archmage Jabante made the college to protect the whole of the Expanse, and this is how we're treated? We are the learned ones. Fuck these people.
You do understand that the
Language.
world is bigger than us, do you?
Well, of course. It's also bigger than Mazzali. I wish they understood that.
And understanding takes time. Good gods, I sound like disco. sit down.
Ignacy just looks over to you drinking some orange juice, and he mouths the word conservative, and then drinks.
What?
It's what he said to him before. You're becoming more conservative.
Harros is?
Yes.
Harris
Oh,
just
wow.
has a seat. This is a 1,000-yard stare now.
Well. Chloride, if you don't want to be here, you can just leave.
I can't leave. Not until Headmaster Obiyama says we can leave. But I haven't even seen him in the last 2 weeks. I don't even know where he is.
I'm gonna look over at Jen.
Jen is my name, Master. No one else is the same.
What? No. I'll telepathize real quick.
Okay.
Are we able to tell of any changes in the contract that Oyamba has?
And she just gives you a sly look and says, like, I'm sorry, Master, but that information is restricted telepathy. If you were a high
Yes.
priest of Asmodeus, I could tell you.
We'll get. Was it level 15? No. Very well. Well. Yes, Oyama's absence is quite strange. Has anyone seen him?
Noxolo and Marima just shake their heads from across the table as they finish off their breakfasts respectfully. We thought you knew. Hasn't he been with the delegation every time you've contacted an official?
No. I don't think he likes to do that much work.
Ancient Root just snuffs and says, Thanks, Obiyama.
I mean, I haven't seen him since
We got here.
since the Temple of the Deathless Child.
Yeah, did
Even
he come
that
back?
was-
Did he come back to the hotel, Noxolo asked?
I just assumed he did.
Well then, potentially two options here. One, he's the one discussing with Volcana, and we're here as a front while the real business gets done. Or something happened to him.
At this point, Coride is ready to throw hands, and she says, like, I swear, if that man has been doing everything in the shadows while we've been suffering and struggling, I can't take it anymore. I demand to see somebody.
Seeing people right now, or do you want hallucinogens?
Oh, what?
That was
She has had enough of your sass. She just takes a hand and smacks McGee in the face.
Can I try and catch her hand before it hits my face?
Yes, hang on a second. Let me get her out here. Go ahead and roll in athletics against this woman.
Okay, hold. That.
Mhm.
Public roll?
Public roll, yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
goodbye, Tony.
Tony, die.
Rest
All
in
right.
peace, Tony.
Uh-oh.
Died of embarrassment.
So 29 was what you needed. You don't catch the hand in time.
Wow.
And she just smacks your face as everyone just looks over at your table as you hear a clap of the cheeks.
Oh no!
Where was he smacked? No.
The face.
I know.
This is sexual assault.
Well, McGee, at least your face won't be so forgettable with a giant red palm print on it.
I'll just grit my teeth and like not do anything too harsh in retaliation, but a very stern look.
She then gets up
Telling her
on
that
the
if she does
table.
this again, that it's going to.
She gets up
are we
on the
gonna
table.
go? I will
Yes!
kill this bitch. I will kill this bitch. She did nothing but complain and what? She's just a Karen. She's a Karen of diplomacy. I will fuck her up. Let's go.
Let me
Is
do it,
she
Master.
blonde?
Ruby says, let me do it.
Go for the eyes.
And
Cat
Ruby,
fight.
Ruby comes out.
No. I'm kidding.
Ruby.
Not yet.
Yeah.
No. Oh no.
She gets up on the table, her hooves clacking and clicking. She goes like, I hope you brought a doctor because you're going to need help getting to the hospital, lady.
I'm going to need you.
What the fuck is happening? I'm so confused.
So Harold
Chaos is happening.
finally stands up,
Okay.
kind of looks at her, and he says, I need you to calm down.
I am
before
calm.
It gets any worse.
If I'm more calm, I'd be dead.
What? Okay.
But clearly you're not suffering if you have the energy for this kind of theater.
I'm fed up. Had enough.
Well, you can be fed up more quiet. Process to these things, and we're working. You really feel like you want to jeopardize that just to satisfy some sort of weird sense of self. Do it on your own time.
That's one for you to say after you go chasing around all over the sun and lands, playing hero.
At least we accomplished something.
Exactly.
Lady, I'm not.
Where's
I'm
that
a lot
hero
of things,
now?
but
Where's that hero now?
Oh my god.
Where's that hero now?
Okay, what?
hold on.
Are we about to kill this bitch?
Harris isn't killing
I feel
anyone.
like murder is a bit.
Well,
Oh,
okay, it's a figure of speech, but you know.
She starts stomping around the table, doing circles. Where's those heroes now? I don't see them.
That had a southern twang to it.
At this point, it's more than the delegation looking, and the other visitors of the hotel are looking on too, because there's an entire scene happening.
Harris just,
All right.
Harris just yelled, "That's enough!" And I'm gonna try to intimidate.
Okay. Her will DC is 31.
And public. Yep.
Nope, nothing is making this woman calm down. And she says, like, I know all about you and your little overstuffed bear. Telling me to calm down when you're the one who always lets your anger get in the way. Well, it's my turn to be angry. It's my turn.
But could you be angry in a place less public, perhaps?
We're in the hotel. This is our hotel. This is the welcome gift. This is where we're allowed to be. This is the only place we're allowed to be.
Show me where exactly you own this hotel.
Haros, could you open up the gate?
You know, that's a good idea. Takes the key out. Opening up the gate to pocket dimension. Clearly,
Okay.
you need a timeout.
I don't need a timeout. I've been in timeout for so long in this city. I don't know what time it is anymore.
All right. I'm just gonna pick her up and throw her in.
All right.
As a giant bone devil. Just get inside, lady.
The DC is 24 with 29 with athletics.
Oh, I don't. Okay. Let me read this real quick. Oh, I applied it, so.
Yep.
But I don't think that will modify my athletics ability.
It will.
Oh, it did.
Everything happens automatically.
Public or
Public,
private
please. Yeah, public.
roll? Okay.
DC 29. All right, you succeed and you grab her and you throw her in as she goes like, no, it just flies in. And then all of a
Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Well, I'm going to pick up some food from the table with my giant bony hand and fling it into there as well, so she can eat some food. I don't know how long she's gonna be in there because I don't really care. So
And to be fair, Snickers might get this woman to calm down a little bit.
just flinging just a bunch of breakfast food in there.
Some scrambled eggs, some sunny side up eggs.
All
All the
I
eggs
don't,
she threw on the ground.
She's sunny side up now.
I don't believe I can speak on account of not having vocal cords already flesh. with
You
this
can
form.
speak. Devils can speak.
What? Okay, fine. I want. She just had like rattling of bones. That should be my speech.
Plus, you have
I'll look
telepathy in
at-
this form.
Oh. I'll look over to Harros in telepathy and go. Should we just leave her in there for a little bit, or should we go in there and try and de-escalate?
I'll give her an hour.
I prefer the former. Yeah, I agree.
Not the corner of shame, it's the pocket dimension of shame.
2 modules later, you just remember Coride's been in there the entire time when you need to use a pocket dimension. You're just like, oh, we forgot to feed her.
All right. I'll go ahead and shrink back down, become fleshy again.
All right.
And
So
I'll
the
just
other
kind of look
Meat
around at
suit
all the
again.
teachers.
the
And go,
other teachers are deathly silent, and they immediately go back to just cleaning everything up. They just like, yeah, and they smile at you too. They go like, yep, yep, happy. Nothing wrong
All the
here.
good in the world.
I'm glad there were no further complications, despite how I know we're all feeling. I sympathize with Coride somewhat, but we can't let emotions get the better of us in such a diplomatically tumultuous area.
I knew it, Professor Zuma says. I knew it. You do have the gateway. Is it Elestra's gate? Is it the ancient elven gateway? This is how you've gotten around so quickly, so quick. What are you
I roll
doing?
my eyes. No. No, I don't have that spell again. I'm just kidding.
It's okay. Yeah, so
I'm not doing that.
So Zuma's pressuring you for a lot of questions now. So it's like I thought you were all little too overachieving. You've gained power of an ancient artifact, haven't you?
Something like that.
Did you find
Wait,
it in the
how would that-
Soddenlands?
I kind of looked at Harros. Like, I don't know. Where did you find it? I don't remember.
Sorry, I had to step away from it for a minute for an interruption. What did I miss? In like 10 seconds.
Someone else is. Now someone's coming over to you after you threw someone into the pocket dimension, and Zuma, your resident conspiracy theorist, has devised that you have found some sort of ancient artifact in the Soddenlands and failed to tell anyone about it.
I told everybody who needed to know.
Is it the ancient elven gate?
Pretty sure elves had nothing to do with it.
Aha! I
What do you
knew
mean,
it!
Aha!
I knew it! You took an artifact of the Eclipse, didn't you?
No.
And then
I
you
didn't.
repurposed it!
Again, no.
It's going to play. Turn
Listen,
into a
we-
game of hot and cold.
We you're. How do I put this?
Your denial speaks volumes. When you first found the artifact, did you find out that it had demonic influence or angelic influence?
Neither.
I see.
Do you? I don't think you do.
So it is protean in nature.
Ugh. You know what? I have work to do. Kind of like
Okay.
stands up.
He just leaves.
Start to turn around and walk back to the table that they were at.
Yep. By this time, the other teachers have cleaned everything up, and it looks exactly as it did before you threw Koride into the hole.
I'll just say, like, good job. Now let's not have an incident like this again sometime soon.
I'll look over at Mickey. You throw the next one in for me, okay?
I will. I would probably need some help cleaning up afterwards.
And if any of you are curious about how we're being so successful, you could, I don't know, offer to come with, but I wouldn't want to disturb you in your normal work days. And I say that very condescendingly because they haven't done a damn thing since we've been here.
They've been doing practical research.
Mm-hmm. How to invade this city.
No.
I know, but
Only
anyway,
one of us has been doing.
Ignacy says,
on
I
the
have no
docket
choice
for
but to
today?
come with you.
I completely ignore what he says, as always.
Hmm.
Now, what's on the docket for today?
Well, after I go and check on Cora,
All right, you check on her, and she's made a mess of all your books. She's just like torn all of them off the shelves. She's torn the shelves off, then she flipped the shelves, then she laid on the shelves, and now she's asleep.
well, it turns out all she needed was tantrum.
I didn't know children could be teachers.
Some people just stop maturing at the age of 5. Though that's kind of offensive towards 5-year-olds in this case.
What does she even do again?
She's entomology.
Okay.
Like, okay, the bugs or the language one?
The bugs.
Oh, wow. She's more useless than I thought.
No.
We don't have
I know
bugs
what
in
she's.
Mazzali.
There's bugs everywhere in the
I know.
the Milwaukee fans.
I know.
It's
I'm just being contrary. I'm trying to put her down, even though she can't defend herself or hear me. But you know.
But yeah, Harris is just gonna pick her up and deposit her in her actual bed in the welcome gift.
Okay. And she just sort of spasms a little bit and goes like, no. Had enough. I had enough. No.
I am concerned when she wakes up, she'll just storm out and should we put her on pocket duty?
You're gonna have 2 people holding onto either pocket.
How many pockets do we have left?
Well, we got 2 each, so I think we're doing okay. We're gonna fill about maybe a fifth of our total pocket capacity.
You could also wear like a shirt with a pocket, then you have another one.
Well, perhaps while we're going about our day, someone should inform her that being especially loud and obnoxious in public could result in a very unpleasant encounter with a mirror.
Yes. When's the next public execution? Do any of
Today.
us know?
Really?
Ah. Should we take her to see what's going on?
On one hand, it seems a little morbid, and yet a learning opportunity is a learning opportunity, I suppose.
It
Does
would
anyone have the
certainly
spell
tell a lot about
silence?
their culture.
I don't, but given the assumed nature of the event, if she knows what's good, won't say.
And if she does get up in arms, we can just throw her on the podium.
And you will volunteer to be the executioner?
I volunteer as tribute.
I guess I know how we're spending our day.
Well, ever since Disco shed all of his leaves for winter, we might as well wait for him to wake back up.
I don't think he's coming back, guys. An emergency might have happened. He's not responding.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's probably
Uh-oh.
either a technical emergency.
About a call in the other channel.
Yep. So, yeah, that's probably his work was calling.
Ah,
Hmm.
I hope it wasn't them terminating him because I know he had limited time left with them. And he had already found a new job on top of that, so there might have been some switching
okay.
around. Hello,
That's not
sir.
bad, then.
My
Oh,
God.
he lives.
Tony, you missed everything. Tell him what happened.
I mean,
Karen happened.
Karen was
Doing
getting
Karen
uppity.
things.
I turned into a bone devil and threw her in the pocket dimension. And we're gonna take her to watch a public execution to shut her the fuck up.
Damn. And make all that in the
And if
span
she
of
doesn't shut up,
Yeah.
we'll throw her on stage to be next.
Oh no.
Harris had to be the voice of reason, and it hurt his soul.
Yeah,
Heroes.
Ignacy's just looking at you, smiling, mouthing the words conservative.
Oh god. Oh, I miss it all.
Darius is confused as to why he just complimented you, but okay.
Suddenly, I'm with Korai. I hate it here too.
Well,
I don't think I can throw you on the stage, so
They may have lions, but this is no Taldor. All right, so you're gonna bring Korai to see this public execution?
yeah. No,
Okay.
question.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll know when we get there.
Yeah.
It's about the because there's 1 to 7 punishments, right?
There's
Did they do all of them? It's like, did they make a whole day of it? Like, oh, starting at sunup, we just absolutely destroy one person for 8 hours.
yes.
Or
We talked about all the different things that they did. We
Yes,
made it all up,
yes.
and then at the very end, they get fried like an ant.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, and then are the teachers? And if you can't answer, don't worry. But are the teachers like? Are they on par with our level, or are they all different, or
They're all different.
how does?
All of them are different.
Hmm.
Professor OT is mortified that you're going to see a public execution because he thinks it's outdated. This is not the way to do things. This is not the way to handle people. He doesn't agree with it, and he doesn't know why you're taking Korai to motivate her in this way because it's only going to get her more upset. He knows from having worked with her for so many years that if you work her up, if you wind her up like a toy, she'll just keep going.
Very well. And how do we make her keep her mouth shut?
You need to give her work, Professor OT says. Keep her hands busy. Idle hands are the devil's playthings, he smiles at Xeris.
Damn, you got me there. Well, I've been thoroughly convinced and outmaneuvered politically. But what can we make of it that's useful?
But there are plenty of insects here with Mazzali, and also within this part of the Mwangi Expanse's Screaming Jungle. Perhaps if we found a few things for her, that would keep her occupied for a while. It might not be a permanent solution, but it could be a temporary one.
We need to find them for her.
Well, she's not exactly one to do it herself. She'll probably just assign it to other students, and while those students are searching for them, that will leave her idle, and that will mean she will seek out trouble, more than likely.
What if we assign students to her and send her on an expedition, forcing her to watch over the students to find the bugs?
That's an excellent idea, McGee.
Sometimes I have a thought.
Who would you like to send with her?
Just
Who's here and available?
anyone but the girl that summons devils with math. That's the one we should not send.
Mariama?
Algebra
Yeah.
demons.
Should go, wow, it has 6 legs. Oh, 6 is divided by 2. Oh no!
Alright, so Noxolo, Ancharut are here. Yeah, they're under conservatives.
Conservators, yeah.
Yep. So you have OT can do it, Noxolo can do it, Essie can do it, Ancharut can do it, and you don't want to send Mariama.
Essie's responsible.
Essie
Yeah.
Essie doesn't want to hang out with her.
Okay.
Can't say I'm like her.
Understandably.
Oh, okay.
Essie says she has the wrong work ethic. But she'll do it if you tell her to. She'll buckle down and do it.
That's our style, to like just send people off like that. How about Ancharut?
Ancharut will find bugs.
Is everyone okay with Ancharut going?
Well, hold on. Are we sending Andrew to find the bugs to bring back to Koride, or are they going with Koride?
Koride is watching her collecting bugs.
Yes, yes. Professor OT says, yes. Now you're getting it.
Professor OT, could I request that you go on the first trip, make sure Koride doesn't speak in a manner that would cause issues? If you have the time.
Of course I have the time, my child. Anything I can do to help the delegation and you.
Okay, I would feel better with that, yes.
Absolutely. I will see that no harm comes to her and she stays out of trouble. And he's going to take her to the Pisani River, where there's bound to be a lot of bugs.
And what flavor of bugs?
All kinds. This isn't the Lion King.
The circle of life.
Alright.
Alright, so...
Are we gonna go into a temple now?
That's up to you. That was a very eventful morning.
I certainly didn't order bitch with my breakfast.
Oh.
Yeah. Phew, zinger.
Not what you ordered, but it's what you got.
I guess the kitchen swapped my orders with someone else's, though I would wonder who would order something like this.
I'm just
I'll
not
just
gonna
like
say what I
lightly
was
rub
thinking.
my cheeks with bread.
Oh yeah, Tony. She slapped McGee in the face.
Oh,
She
I
got
told
up
him
on
it
the
made
table.
him-
Yeah, she threw eggs.
I told McGee that the slap made him less forgettable.
yeah.
That's a bad thing.
It's
I
an
want to
impermanent
be
impact.
forgettable. Let's be
It's a
sneak up on
permanent
people.
impact.
All right. So, would you like to go towards this temple?
I would like to get my devil form spell back. But if we want to go, we can go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if we wait, I can take another shot at making my rune.
All right, we'll just do it tomorrow then, if everyone's
Yeah.
down.
Cook up some potions.
2 out of 4 is a victory in my book.
I have a question.
Sure.
Does Walenka show up to these executions?
Of course he shows up to the executions. He's he's, the star of the whole thing. Here, let me get you a picture of the finale.
So if we attend the execution, we have a chance to actually lay eyes on him in person.
Yep. This is what you see if you go, and this is all that you see. As he literally just raises up his hands and drops the sun on someone.
Ballin', but at what cost? Damn, he looks good. I'm a sucker for sun gods and sun power. That's a
Wow,
cool picture.
This whole entire society is nothing but sun gods.
No, I know.
Mm.
The artwork just gives it another level of gravitas. Like, all right, when Xeris dies, I'm gonna have a sun cleric or something. Just go full Dark Souls on it.
Praise the sun.
The sun.
Praise the sun.
Jolly cooperation.
Exactly.
All right, so make those crafting checks, gentlemen.
Okay.
Mental gem.
While he's crafting, I'm gonna order lunch.
Failure.
You
lose no materials.
And everything implodes, and I'm like left with
Nope.
scrawny hair and a black face.
Nope. Failure, as in it didn't work. Critical failure
Damn.
is bad.
Damn.
My crafting check. Oops.
Success. Are you going? Are you going to pay 1,000 or 2,000? Soldier, could you please mute while you do the bag thing?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, that broke. Sorry.
I am going to pay the 2,000.
All right, you make your brilliant rune.
Take that out of the tab. How to take it out? Ah, there we go.
Money. I think this will come in handy.
Item. Okay.
All right. So it's the next day. Harris, what weapon you attaching this to?
I'm gonna attach it to my Phoenix.
Okay, that will take 8 hours.
Cool. I need to.
And you will need to pay 10% of the rune's cost, which is 200 gold.
Okay. I have that.
Once you are done, it will be noon. Because you're allowed to wake up early in the hotel, you just can't go out until sunrise.
All right. And to do some weird conversion-y things.
So, gentlemen, are we going to a temple, or are we going to lounge around Mazzali again?
With the four of us, I feel better about doing it. So.
Mm-hmm. 5, Ignacy says, holding on to Disco's pocket.
Oh, yeah.
I say we do it.
Disco, could you do me? Oh, no, sorry. Bramble, could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Every time you're about to speak as Ignacy, could you just mute yourself?
God.
That's
So
pretty
cruel.
funny.
So cruel.
No, he's not. He's not the worst. He's fine.
Is Koride the worst?
No, Oceanus is, but that's not this campaign.
Oh, dear.
That's Quaid's campaign.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so you're in the jungle path leading up to the temple. Does anyone want to do maybe some exploratory actions of any kind?
I think I would.
Okay.
Open up Disco's sheets. I think the exploratory action I think Disco's going to take is the scout.
Okay. So everyone will get a +1 circumstance bonus to their initiative rolls. Anyone else? Lots of exploratory actions you can do. Very helpful ones.
I think if Disco is scouting, I will switch mine to the search engine.
And just to... So exploratory actions are like, it's a mechanical thing.
Mm-hmm. So why don't you go to your character sheet, go to actions.
Exploration.
Yeah, exploration. I see you have detect magic added. That's a good one to have with recast a spell.
You move at half your speed or slower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, I might as well be helpful.
Yeah, yeah. So under
It's
P for
active.
yeah, so under P for party, if you go under exploration instead of overview or stash, you will see your exploration actions. Make sure that they're set to the correct one that you want, because that's what I'm going to go off of when I do stuff in the background.
Okay, so concentrate exploration, is that correct, or should it be detect magic?
It is detect magic. You see above concentrate exploration is detect magic.
No, I do not.
Okay.
All it shows is concentrate exploration. Oh,
Those are the
there it is.
tags.
That was weird. That was weird. Now
But-
it shows up. Okay.
Those are the tags, yes. Someone's using investigate. Ooh.
That would be
Oh, I need
me.
to turn off my browser.
Investigatoring.
color changer. That might be fix the problem. There we go.
All right. And Harros will be doing search?
Yes.
Okay. So, Zeras, as you start to leave Mazzali, you don't detect any magic within the area besides that of your party, Let's see. With Scout, I believe I need to ask for a perception check. Let me just be sure. Nope. Moving about half speed. Start of the encounter. Okay. McGee, what sort of knowledge check will you be making while in the jungle?
Nature.
Nature. Okay, go ahead.
That is a blind roll?
Mm-hmm.
Blind GM roll, yeah?
Yeah. Alright, so both you and Disco notice that there are a lot of campfires and campsites along the way to the, to this temple, while you're walking out there at about noon or so, after Harros attached that rune to his staff. And you notice that there, with all the fire pits and everything, there have been quite a number of groups that have gone to this temple.
Is it like, how do I ask? Is it just like heavy foot traffic that we see, or maybe like how can we determine that it's been like a lot of people being in this temple?
Fire pits along the path leading up to it.
Gotcha.
Yep. You even see some abandoned campsites, like with tents still set up.
Well, that's not ominous.
Can we tell how old these campsites are?
Yes,
Like general week, month, year, decade?
they are anywhere from months old to years old. You can see moths have eaten away at some of them. Others have collapsed on the ground due to weather.
They are all left in an like orderly state, or are there any traces of a struggle or a hasty retreat?
I can't tell you that without a survival check. And you were investigating.
Time to roll survival then, I hear?
No, that's not your exploratory
No, because
action.
Right.
Would that be involved with my scout?
Nope.
Since it is not necessarily a check, it's just okay.
Nope. So when you scout,
That's my only focus.
yep, you scout ahead and behind the group to watch for danger, moving at half speed. At the start of the next encounter, every creature in your party gains +1 circumstance bonus to their initiative rolls. However,
Got it.
someone is searching, so why don't you make me a perception check there, Iron?
Okay, blind.
Blind, please.
Right.
So Harros takes a look at these campsites, and he initially goes like, and left in perfect order. Mysterious.
I mean, clearly they were planning on coming back. Whoever they is.
And then they never did.
And then they never did, you hear from the trees in your own voice.
Hold the phone. What am I hearing?
Your own voice spoken back from the trees.
From the trees. I don't
And they
think jungles
never
echo
came
like that.
back.
What
Well,
is
that's-
that? Am only I hearing it, or I'll just look towards the group and ask
Oh.
them? Are you hearing things from the trees? Specifically, your own voice repeating what you just said.
They all heard your voice come from the trees.
So I'm not making this up.
Do you remember when a Professor OT got kidnapped.
Yeah, those birds that could speak. But it wasn't like wildlife. It was like actual like creatures that can fly, right?
Huh? This feels a lot like.
Hmm. Does my scout with my scouting no, it wouldn't. Scouting would tell me as the danger's coming.
Wait a minute. Now that I think about it, didn't one of those murder Crow?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. So we know that they're here somewhere. Now we're hearing mimicry from something in the tree. Well, this is in fact the thing that's happening. No, I don't see that stopping it.
I don't see that stopping us, you hear Haros's voice from the trees.
Well
Could
then.
I roll a skill check?
Is it part of your exploratory actions?
Maybe? Lore skill infernal and detecting magic?
You haven't detected any magic.
Okay.
But as you say that, you do start to detect some magic. And it's coming from up ahead to the north.
Magic up ahead. Although that should be fairly obvious, I feel.
Let me take a look at your detect magic and see what level it's at so I give you the accurate information.
And how would you determine that skill
So,
level?
when you look at it, cantrip is automatically upcasted. So you get the rank or level of the most powerful magic effect. I can tell you it is item level 14.
Okay.
And like for an imprecise sense, you don't know the exact location, you just know it's to the north, but you can narrow it down to within a 5-foot cube if necessary. So I will show you the 5-foot cube that it is in. There is something at 14th level in this tree.
Now, would that be an item or
Possibly.
a creature? Okay. Just something magical that away.
14th level.
There's something in that tree, I point to it, that is stronger than any one of us here.
Stronger than
Item
any one of
repeats,
us
I
here,
don't know.
the tree repeats in your voice.
Now, the more I think about this, these echoing trees. Nah, I can't say scouting would let me do that, so I'll just have Sweet just persevere. And you said it's up north. You detect magic, Zeros?
Yes, in that palm tree.
The cube.
Okay. So I think this will be the scout's role to persevere, and then as they get closer, just become a bit more perceptive.
Rustle, rustle. Rustle, rustle.
In the same direction, correct?
Rustle, rustle.
I'm gonna brandish my weapon and slowly walk that way.
An
Okay.
adult red dragon is hiding in the palm tree.
I don't think so.
Very big palm tree.
I mean, we've seen crazier, right?
I mean, those monkeys when I first joined this party were fucking wild. You know, I
And
could have
then-
summoned the devil to have it like be the bait, or the guinea pig.
Nah, I'm scouting. It's all good.
Okay.
Okay.
He
So
wants
you
to
look
go
up
make
into the
it.
tree.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Blind or public?
Blind, please. I see you're all spreading out a little bit. Yeah, you look up into the tree, but you don't see anything.
Oh.
Zeros, don't fall behind, Ignacy says.
No worries.
Interesting. All right. If I don't see anything, I'll let the group know. I think it's safe,
Okay.
but I can't find the source of the sound.
Hmm.
Now that I've caught up, could I investigate the tree?
Yes, you can.
Wonderful.
You could even climb it if you wanted to.
I don't like how this is looking, so I'll just respectfully look from the bottom of the tree.
Okay, that's a perception.
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 Blind,
Yes.
and go.
All right, so you look up into this tree, and this creature is looking down at you. And it says, "I'm looking respectively," in your voice.
I don't know what you're not seeing, Disco, but there is definitely something up there.
And you see it's wearing a collar.
And it is wearing a collar. Does it perhaps have a little tag around the collar that has a name on it or something? Or do I need to get out the chip reader?
Oh, no, it's
The chip reader.
it looks like a coil, like the kind that African women wear, like the rings and everything, the coil. It's wearing that.
Oh.
And it wears some sort of metal band ring spring segment thing around its neck. Is it just one ring or is it multiple, like an actual?
Well, hold on. I seem to be getting a lot of checks here. I have to go. So I got 2 infernal checks.
Sorry, the first one wasn't blind, so I just rolled it again blind.
Okay. So you would like some information on this creature?
If you'd be so kind.
Of course. So you look at it, and it looks like an owl.
Who would have guessed?
Mm-hmm.
No. No.
And it-
I like. Is it? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it kind of smells like a cemetery. And you're trying to recall some facts about this creature, and as you mull it over inside of your head, it kind of escapes you.
Isn't this the one that I summoned early on? The bird.
It's familiar.
Because the bird I summoned spread disease from what I remember. And it could mimic voices, but that's all I remember about it.
This may,
This
in
one looks
fact,
way more powerful than that one.
this one may be a variant. You're not sure. It looks down at Disco and says, "Trinket?" in a woman's voice.
looking up at the creature. And here I request a trinket. Let's see. I'll go into my inventory,
Mm-hmm.
and I think what I'll do is I'll produce.
Oh, you reach into a bag. Another one comes up from behind. It says trinket.
Oh, okay, that's what we're working with. Yeah, okay.
And then another from over here says bubble in a man's voice.
I'm glad I'm back here.
I'm glad I'm back here. Something from behind Zeros says.
That was above table, but okay.
Disco will produce what's the most non-threatening thing I have in my inventory? Soap. Yeah.
Soap?
Yeah, I'll take out the bar soap.
So I have to roll I have to roll initiative now that you want to take an action.
Uh-oh.
Me? That was a joke. But
Okay, that
my
was a
thing
joke?
was a joke.
Okay.
Yes,
okay,
it
okay.
was.
That's
Yes,
okay.
it was.
That's okay. Okay. So we're not in initiative yet. So you
Oh,
reach
okay.
in.
I should have been clear.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm never gonna sideswipe a player. So if you say it's a joke, it's a joke. Right. So Disco reaches into his bag and he takes out soap, and they look at Disco, and they see it's not shiny. So they bob their heads up and down, and they make that little thing where owls spin their neck around without snapping it and
Ooh.
look at you.
All right. If I perceive that their interest is not here because it isn't shiny,
Mhm.
I'll dip the soap and my many hands into the water,
Yeah.
scrub for a bit, and then
Yeah.
I'll attempt to produce bubbles
Okay.
and see if that catches their eye. Listen,
Wait,
children,
bubbles or bubbles? I'm
bubbles.
confused. Oh, okay.
Children
Alright.
you could be surprised how bubbles can attract a brain like that.
And
They are
you
shiny.
you hear in a woman's voice saying, like, wash yourself by the river. You don't want to attract anything with how bad you smell. Ah! An attack!
Uh-oh. No attack. Look. Shiny.
Trinket.
I think this might make them mad because they can't grab it.
Okay.
They can pick up
Then I-
bubbles with their
Just saying,
hands.
potentially, we could,
I'll produce 4 copper
Okay.
and see if that captures their attention.
Oh yes. One comes down from the tree and goes like the toll. It says in an old man's voice. And it holds out its hand with the little fire on it and everything, the little glowing red fire, yeah.
Yeah, I'll hand it 1 copper piece.
Okay. And he nods his head in approval and goes in a woman's voice, "More. I want more. Don't cheat me."
All right, I'll hand the 4.
Okay. Take the 4 copper. It looks back at you and says in a child's voice, "Tee-hee, thank you, Grandma."
Are we free to pass?
They just stare at you.
Okay, Disco will put the soap away.
Mm-hmm.
And 5-foot step.
Mm-hmm. They're continuing to watch you.
I will attempt to ford the water.
Okay. Steps into the water. They all start bobbing their heads up and down excitedly, going like, "Oh no, an attack from above! Look out!"
Disco looks everywhere.
They're attacking the camp!
Is there anything coming after me in the water?
Nope. But they are watching you, and they're just bobbing up and down.
All right, one more.
Yep. I
One
knew
more.
I shouldn't have come here with you. Now we're going to die here.
One more. And across.
Okay. Now initiative shall be rolled.
Fuck. I thought that was enough. Everyone had a +1 to your initiative because
Yep.
of scouting.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Stupid birds.
That's
Birds?
what I expected. Oh, why is? Oh,
What happened?
I did a blind initiative roll.
Now, Xeris, if you would like to, I can take your knowledge infernal as your initiative because you were scoping these creatures out. That would change you to a 27.
Might as well.
Okay.
Bigger number, better.
Yep. Remember, when you roll initiative, everything that you were doing. So, McGee, if you want, you can change it to your nature roll.
Interesting.
Would you like a 32 initiative?
Bigger number, better, as they say.
Okay. How about you, Haros? Would you like a crit failure for your initiative with search?
And I think I'll pass. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, the first one is the one right behind me. This is I'm about to get John Cena'd. All right.
It's okay. They're infernal. Maybe you understand them. Maybe they like you. Maybe they're new servants sent from Asmodeus.
Don't give me hope.
So this one's gonna go. He's gonna go right over to you.
Oh yeah, thanks.
And the first thing he's going to do is he's going to mimic your voice and say, "Oh yeah, thanks!" And attempt to demoralize you.
Okay.
So it needs its deception check against your will DC.
Jesus.
Remember, add 10 to your will DC, to your will save.
Yeah, no, it gets me.
All right, so you are, I believe, frightened 1.
All right.
And then it's going to look at you and say, like, "Ah, my precious." Next one. This one's going to hop down from the bush. Go right over here and going to look at McGee. And start spazzing out.
Okay.
Because it's going to attempt to dominate you. I need a DC 27 will save.
Don't fail me now, dice.
Ooh, crit save.
Can I use my reaction?
I am not taking off my clothes again, damn it.
Can I use my reaction here?
You cannot because you have not yet had your turn in initiative.
Okay.
But that crit save just saved you from being dominated for a whole minute. And it looked like it dug its talon directly into your shadow, bypassing the need to hit you.
That is mean.
Disco, safely on the other side.
All right. Seeing these creatures already active full, let's take a look. I'm a T to target.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use my first ability that is, I believe is Hunt Prey.
Yep.
And I think I can target up to 2 creatures at this level.
You sure
Let
can.
me just double check. So I'll target this one and this one as my 2 current prey.
Okay.
And then I think I will strike.
All right. This one?
And this, the one on the left.
Yep,
The
that's
left
the one.
of heroes. Yeah. Wow.
I
that
saw-
was gonna
I
be
saw that.
18.
Yeah, it was. That's a miss.
I'm not gonna use my hero point this early. I'll just try again.
Okay.
Wow, cool.
Oh.
That 4 really wanted to just stay there. All right. That's my turn, unfortunately, gang.
Okay.
You're up.
McGee, that
boy.
thing tried to harass your shadow.
Yes, and I don't think my shadow consented to being harassed like that. Hmm. You know, since I don't know how dodgy these creatures are, this will be an exacting strike here.
All right, 36
Okay,
is a
hit me.
hit.
That's good. Damages.
Damages. 42.
Let go of me, creature, or at least my shadow.
Yeah. It's not holding you. It hasn't grabbed you, but it retorts in your own voice. Let go of me, creature.
Okay. Then I guess we just to drive home the point some more. Normal, hit him in the face. And
No sweat.
miss.
Miss.
That is me turn.
Okay.
This is gonna be a rough one.
Going
Nazis.
Show us what you're made of.
I shall. It's my turn, he says with the gunblade. Crit!
Yeah, I spy the language.
He's going to do 40 damage because these creatures have a weakness against holy. Then for a second attack. A miss. Xeris.
Well, when the going gets tough, just do what you've always done. All right.
These men aren't wearing any pants.
What?
But I'm looking at them. I don't see any pants, man.
I mean, they don't have any shame.
In hell, it's just all pants, dude.
Yeah, they got fur on their legs. That's pants enough. All right, I'm gonna try and make these guys hit this guy.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna
Use
hit
it.
him with.
Your profane gift.
Yes, I am. The first one's gonna do his glaive
Mm-hmm. Hiya! Crit miss.
and roll a Heros. And then he's gonna roll his beard because his beard is alive, and it does not take the map penalty.
Ooh.
That's
Miss.
still a miss. Oh my lord. These guys are no joke. Alright, the next guy. Alright, Glaive. I'm begging you, just hit something.
You could have flanked him.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah,
So
you
we've
do.
got,
Cross the token, and you get a +2 for off guard.
Oh, I should have just summoned him there.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead. You can move him.
Okay. Okay, so it has to be across the token.
Yeah, it has to cross.
Okay, my bad. I thought it was like if you are on more than one side,
That's
then it counts as a flank.
that's like a wolf pack tactics.
Okay. All right. With that map attack. Oh,
Let's see. With 29, still a miss.
yeah, I figured. And then the beard.
Mm-hmm. Crit miss.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, that's well, we all just die here, and Grung's like, "What happened, everybody?"
Well,
The Grung
It-
and Sob show just chilling out.
thematically, a lot of adventurers have died on this trail.
Yeah.
Certainly
Harrows.
see why.
Oh, let me get the encounter thingy up. I forgot about that. We can do that now.
Harrows, are you off guard for a reason? You've been off guard this whole session, so I was just curious.
I took it off.
Okay.
Okay.
He's
I
off
was making
guard.
Sure.
He's off guard from the last time he got flipped by one of those Mazzali guys.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, we are going to start. Da-da-da. Yep, we're gonna cast Elemental Form on myself.
Which element is it today?
I think.
Metal? Plant?
Wait. I didn't see.
Did you update
Oh,
the
okay.
spell?
I didn't.
You should
I didn't
probably.
know it was one of the one. I didn't know it was one of the ones that was updated. Okay, that's distressing. We
'Cause
are
I
going to-
I see wood and metal on this.
Huh.
Yeah. And wood could probably help in the jungle. Hint, hint.
I can be like my role model Disco for real.
Yeah. So, yes, because of the remaster and Rage of Elements, wood and metal were added to elemental form. You should swap that out now.
Interesting. Okay. Don't spell. Go. Is it the same name?
Yep, it is still elemental form. All you have to do is go to the compendium.
Cool.
I'm looking at it right now.
Uh,
Metal is between fire and water, and after water is wood. It does it in alphabetical order.
Perfect. All right. Oh yeah, the icon's different now. Okay.
Thank you, Bramble, for warm-up combat.
Thank you, Bramble. Careful. Nope, this is. There you are. Okay. And there. That's the right. And let's try. Yeah, let's go with the wood element.
Okay.
Can it? Oh, spell effect element. Assuming it'll let me select wood. Yes, there we go.
Tree.
Okay, and then with my last action,
Ah. Is that all of them? Yes, that's all of them. Go ahead and roll Demoralize. The DC is 29 for their will DC.
all right. And intimidate.
Ah, you succeed. They are all frightened 1.
All right. That'll be it for me.
We have to get a suitcase on that for laters. All right. Brave Karina. Doesn't like that you made it afraid. It's going to hit you. The first thing it's going to do is Shadow Command. Give me a will save. As it strikes your now larger shadow. The DC is 26 now because you frightened it, Harros.
Okay.
Another crit save. You guys really don't want to be mind controlled. And now it's gonna beak ya. Crit failure. What happened? They were doing so well. Alright.
Ancient as the tree.
Ancient as the trees, they all repeat in unison. Ancient as the trees.
I know how this is going. Aha! Yeah. I won't be spidered this time. Oh no, I'm doing it anyway.
Yeah, they sure are. As you see your little Babazu get bamboozled.
No!
Yep. As they fly 50 feet up into the air.
He's barboozled.
This one's going to follow suit. $30 is enough. He's grabbed. And now flies up 100 feet.
Hmm. Okay.
This one's going to move.
Ah. Did I hear the magic word?
Yep, 5 feet. It was a 5-foot step.
Wait, that doesn't trigger attack of opportunity.
No, it doesn't. However, Shadow Command does. It is manipulate.
Ah. I don't know if you're allowed to do that today.
Oh god, another
I
crit!
don't
God.
think so.
Uh,
This is to make up for the good berries from earlier. I don't think you will. Not today.
Oh dear
oh
god!
my god.
Oh!
Also
84.
persistent fire damage.
Mickey shows up, unassuming, bisects a demon in half, just boom. That didn't kill it.
No!
That'd killed
It didn't!
Me. That'd killed me.
Well, it's a good thing they're not you.
But it's on fire and bleeding now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Do they take damage from fire?
They do.
Oh, okay. Their feathers burn and they can't fly.
Ba-ba!
Where's Samshu with his fireball?
So that cancels out the shadow command. You do not need to give a will save now, Harros. Disco.
Yeah,
he takes
yeah.
8. And
Okay,
these...
I'm gonna-
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I'm just removing
he's
the frightened
doing
from
damage.
2 of them. Yep.
Gotcha. All right. I want to keep it up. Let's actually before I shoot. Nah, we're not gonna waste a focus point. Let's just go at it. Strike.
Miss.
Second one.
A hit.
Finally. But
Bap. 23
23.
damages. As you hit it with an arrow.
and then one more. 3 for 3.
Oh, another crit! It's a true
Damn,
crit, too.
okay.
58!
All right. Critical specialization. If the target is a critical hit that's adjacent to a surface.
It most definitely is.
All right. The target is immobilized and spend the interact action to attempt a DC 10 athletics check to pull themselves free. The creature does not become stuck if it's corporeal, liquid, or could otherwise escape without effort, such as being large enough to. Oh yeah. So yeah, 58. Cool.
Mhm.
And it's just injured. Dear God. All right, enter.
Yep. McGee.
Okay.
Fuck it up.
Don't think I'm done with this creature just yet. Whack. Eat shit.
42 damage. Still alive as you slash into it, and it's on fire.
Oh my god, these things, I swear. And just to make sure, this one will be a certain strike just in case. Not that that apparently matters.
Yeah. 45 damage, you say, as it collapses to the ground in smoldering heaps as you smell burnt feathers, and it cries out, "Oh dear God!" and just collapses.
1 down, 3 to go, but I'm done.
Ignacy. You're gonna move over there and over there and use Harros for the flank with the gunblade. $30 damage, cause holy. That's his actions. Xeris.
So my homeboys are flying up with the fishes.
Oh yeah.
And I'm a bit upset that they have that much of a fly move speed. If I were to transform, They don't want us to have fun and give us a high fly speed. So
Just be like Grung. Just have Harrows cast a spell like Grung and get your land speed for fly.
All right. I'm gonna hope they can't drop it and then come down and murder me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a true this strike.
Okay.
And what's the right call here?
Harrows is made of wood. He'd be very flammable.
I don't want to kill Harrows. I'll just shoot the guy that's 50 feet in the air.
Okay.
Whee!
Ooh, 31 is a hit.
Yay!
You deal 36 damage to this bird as he cries out, "Hot wings!"
Does he drop my buddy?
No.
Oh, okay. That was my turn.
Okay. All right, Harrows.
Okay. First, I am going to find the action that I want.
It's a chicken that fries itself.
So I'm gonna have to ask you to cease. Just
Work yourself up. Did you learn this from Koride?
Did she learn it from him?
Harrows being a terrible example to all, as per usual. So that is my catharsis in a not react. That's just a free act. Drag emotional fervor onto Harrows. Okay. First action, I am going to swat it in the face with a branch.
Okay. Smacking it in the face like she did to McGee. Okay.
You know, I
This
didn't
one's
think of
going to
that
hurt
until
more.
now. And well, there may be parallel. Maybe.
Maybe.
I reckon yours will hurt more. A lot more.
Nope.
I'm a hero point that.
Okay. That's a hit. For 20 bludgeoning damage as you bop it on the beak.
Okay, and then with remaining 2 actions,
Ah, thank you.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Fear at 6. And Fear.
Ooh. All right, all right, all right, all right. On this one in front of you?
Oh, on everything within 30 feet.
Oh.
Because I upcast it.
Upcat. Nice. There's a success. a failure, and a success.
Failure is frightened 2. Success is just frightened 1.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right. It for me.
Okay. Miss Karina is going to take an interact action to take out the arrow so it can be unimmobilized or reimmobilized or whatever you want to call it.
Okay. That's the word. DC is 10, but I'm pretty sure you make it.
Yep. Takes it out.
Is it? Hold on. Let me double check.
Yeah. Take your time.
I mean, you did a 10. I'm being silly.
That's okay. All right. And with 2 more of its actions, it's going to go over to Harros and do the old Shadow Command. I need a will save, sir. This time, the will save is going to be 24 because you keep frightening it. Just barely.
You coming in clutch. Okay.
Yep, so just success. You are stunned 1 as you fight off the Shadow Command.
Okay.
This one's gonna fly another 50 feet up and say, Special Delivery! Then it's gonna use its second action to go over here and drop this devil on top of Harros. As it comes down to the ground.
Oh wait, I'm stunned.
Yeah. Which means no reactions, I believe. I think. Let me look. Let me look. Stun. Stunned condition. You become
I have a
senseless.
question.
You can't go ahead, yes.
Is the spell a free action?
What spell?
Dispel. Like, I snap my fingers and I just go back to into hell.
So in order to counter spell, you need a feat. Dispel magic costs actions. If you look at
Sorry, I guess the terminology is right. So
I
you're
think
you're dropping my fiend on
Yes.
the Harros, right?
correct. So
Couldn't
to
I
unsummon
just-
takes an action. Yes.
Ah, damn it!
You have to-
That'd have been
to-
really funny.
To sustain them takes an action. To send them back takes an action.
Ah, okay, thank you.
All right, so Harros, let's see. You regain actions, blah blah blah. Stun or a slow. Nope, you can still take a reaction from what I see here,
Oh, okay.
if you wish
in
to.
that case,
Otherwise, you're going to be
I
taking
do.
95 damage.
yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction as soon as he moves towards. Wait, hang on. Is he still 50 feet in the air?
100.
Oh, then this doesn't apply because he's not moving within the necessary.
Yep.
So, never mind.
All right. So he's going to drop this person on top of you. Take 95 points of bludgeoning damage. As will this Barbazo.
Okay.
Blech. As the body just slams into you.
Oop, I don't see the.
There you go.
There we go.
And you start to see their preferred killing method. And he's going to lose 1 frightened. Now it's this one's turn. I warned you. Stay away from the temple. Naughty little children. This one's gonna drop one on you too, Harros.
Goodbye, Harrows.
Yeah, thanks for the ammunition.
Bleh.
I'm not supposed to know.
95 damage, sir. As you move to dying 1.
I have
Mhm.
a physics question.
Sure.
So these creatures are large, I'm
Correct.
assuming.
Yes.
Could they carry a large creature up?
No.
Hmm. Okay.
Disco.
Alrighty, let's see.
That one is dead.
Uh,
And it's still on
Still on
fire.
fire.
You just smell chicken. It smells delicious.
KFC. I'm getting hungry now.
alright. Fuck. First action, I will, let's see.
Dying 1. You just saw Harros get flattened.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what to do with that right now. Too far. So first action, I think I will take is the animal feature
Mm-hmm.
to give myself a fly speed for a minute.
Ooh.
So those same synthetic wings of mycelium emerge.
Yep.
My fly speed is what, 25? That's still too far for heroes. Second action. Third action.
As you do
Can I
this,
do it?
they
Yes.
react and say, Damar Digi. Damar Digi.
Can I understand what they're talking about?
Damar Digi, City of Gold. And they begin singing, Children of the Sun, someday soon you're gonna find. And they just continue singing.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm a bit too short to even get to you for battle medicine. Fuck. Should have actually done that. Well, all right, you know what? You're just unconscious, right, heroes? You're not dying.
Dying 1.
Dying 1. All right, stabilize. No, that's 2 actions. Never mind. You know
I
what?
mean, I could just throw a heal spell at him if you could do something better. I mean,
The only thing I really do is like my battle medicine. I need a range. That's it. All right, whatever. Shooting, nothing, because I would still be in flipping volley range. That was a mistake flying over here. I'm actually T for target the creature down here,
Okay.
and use my cantrip. My cantrip for rank 1 spell, Aqueous Blast.
Okay. Now
Should have
remember,
thought that one a bit further.
he's 100 feet up in the air.
He's 100 feet.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Did you mean this one?
Yeah, might as well that one because it's still.
Okay.
Yeah, it is 30 feet. My mistake. All right, rolling to attack.
That's okay. You're ready rolled to
Okay.
attack. You hit.
Damage 2d8. They take 10 points of bludgeoning.
Did you upcast the spell since it's a cantrip?
No, it's not cantrip. It's a rank 1 spell.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought
10
it was a
damage.
cantrip, but it's not. Yeah. And that's my turn.
All right,
Mickey,
McGee.
you're up.
Mess him up.
They all chant, mess him up, mess him up. Welcome to the slam. Come on, it's time to jam.
Okay,
Oh, boy.
you request a slam. You shall get a slam. I will meander on over here. And then it's time for something new and old at the same time.
Hit.
Power attack.
All right, so you moved and power attack. That's 3 actions.
Yep.
Make sure to click your little thingy. Oh dear God!
Yeah.
Wow!
And
Minimum.
minimum. Yep.
That
But
could have been
I
very
did
bad
something.
for this creature.
Perhaps, but it wasn't.
Yep.
Sadness. That's my turn. Go, Ignacy.
Ignacy is going to make sure to get the flank with you and say, "Don't worry, Haros, I'm here." And he's going to hit for some damage with his second action, which is going to deal 27 damage. And then he's going to use a stride with Doctor's Visitation and attempt to battle medicine. So let's see here. Meh. I believe it was Doctor's Visitation. There we go.
What is this archetype?
His
I gotta
archetype.
get my hands on this.
His archetype is... Let's see. Medic. He went the other way than you did.
Good on him.
All right. Come on, Ignacy. Where's your medicine? Here it is. It's only expert. Crit. So let's see. 48 plus 15. And he said it rather than rolled it. So, Haros, take back 38. You are conscious now. Xeris.
Well, I can only hurt one thing. Everyone else is out of range.
You have double form.
Huh? That's my oh shit button. I haven't been hurt yet.
Okay.
Woohoo!
That's a crit.
Roll damage will automatically apply the crit.
Nope, you have to double it.
Okay, I'll just roll and then we'll double it.
Yep. 80. It only had 43.
I'm glad I got that crit then.
Choom, another funeral pyre on either side of Haros.
As ancient as the trees. Alright, what can I do besides that with my last point? I'm gonna go next to Haros.
Okay.
If they try to pick me up, he can like grab me. Is my thought process. Then I'll be ripped apart.
All right. Haros, you're still on the ground, but now you're up.
All right. I am not happy. And Hmm. It's I am going to. They're both still 100 feet up in the air.
Correct. They made their bombing run.
I'm gonna go with the path. Oh yeah, the range is fine.
Is
Dip
it
strike spell?
Is it Arcane Barrage?
No.
Is it Disintegrate? Oh no! 500 feet! Oh my god!
Now there's a move right there, Chief.
Oh my god. Just throw lightning and it just chains to the next one.
So I guess I need a reflex save from both of them.
Yep. One crit fails. Failure.
Okay, and damage.
I will double it for the crit fail. Oh dear god! 130 damage as it just goes out. You just see all these feathers fly down, singed, and it's half bald up there. And the other takes 65.
And Harros gets up after the chain lightning.
Oh god.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
Okay. This one is gonna come over here. Nope. It's gonna drop down. It's gonna target Harros.
And now that it's gotten close, I'm going to use my reaction.
Mm-hmm.
And Zephyr Slip.
Okay. Where are you moving?
15 feet. Can I... Can I get... Ah, yeah.
Yeah. That's 15 feet. It just snaps at nothing. Karina goes over here and drops down as it intones, "There's no escape! They're going to get us! They're going to kill us all!"
Hold the phone. Is it landing next to me?
Yes! That was a movement!
Action. Yeah, that smells like a certain something.
That smells like a crit!
I don't think you're getting to land today, my friend.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
No sweat.
Yep.
And guess what? It is also on fire now.
On fire! Oh, nice. It applied everything for me.
Sweet.
Disco, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Alright, seeing how you're still badly injured, I'm still going to do battle medicine. I want to do this at master level. I'm going to reroll that with a hero point.
Okay.
Okay, I forget how many, so I'm just going to actually just do it again. Apply 38 healing to yourself. heroes.
Thank you.
Second action, I'm gonna swap over to my. You know what? No, I'm not gonna swap. I'm just gonna use electric art. Fuck it.
Okay.
I need this dude to make a DC 30 reflex save.
Failure.
It fails. That is 17 points of electricity damage.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it says, oh, I guess two. Well, no, it's too far for 2 targets, right?
It is 30 feet from token
Yeah,
to
too
token.
far. Unless
You can hit it, yes. It's 30 feet from token to token.
all right.
This is why being
So-
large or larger in Pathfinder 2nd Edition is considered a grave disadvantage, because you could also flank them easier. It's easier to be surrounded, too. Success. So half of 17 is 8.
Alrighty. And that's my turn.
Okay. McGee!
Since this thing has so conveniently placed itself next to me. Whack.
That's a crit,
Oh
McGee!
boy, that's
Stop
a
doing that,
critical-
McGee!
It's not just a critical, it's a critical power attack.
Oh no! You just see that splatter of yeah, it's splattered and on fire too. It's everywhere.
It's just gone.
It's a stain.
Wonderful.
As
I
this
still
one,
have an action left.
this one just reacts and says like, "I don't think we're going to see tomorrow," in a little girl's voice.
I don't think you will. But also, Heroes, are you feeling like for some impromptu surgery?
I mean, I could use it.
Risky surgery. Let's go.
Yeah,
no.
And technical question there.
Yeah.
If I have, where's the button to post it in chat? And wait, where is it? No. If I have assurance, which basically lets me do 10 plus
Right, it's-
proficiency bonus,
Mm-hmm. That would be 10
can I combine
plus.
that with risky surgery to just get an auto crit?
No,
Or
because
is that
risky.
not a thing you can stack?
So let's take a look at risky surgery first. Risky surgery says, when you do, you gain +2 circumstance bonus to your medicine to treat wounds. If you roll a success, you get a critical success instead. Risky surgery implies that you are rolling. Assurance implies that you are assured that the roll will succeed. So
Okay.
they are mutually exclusive.
They are mutually exclusive. Okay, makes
So
sense.
do you want to be risky or do you want assurance? There are 2 paths in medicine.
I think right now is more the assurance path. Which this is treat wounds. Oh, interesting. I can turn this on and off here. So wait. Would I need to roll because like master treat wounds is DC 30, right? And my
Correct.
proficiency bonus plus 10 is above 30.
Correct, so you would automatically succeed on assurance.
Okay, because there's not a thing I can click to like make that happen.
You don't need to. Just roll it 2d8 plus your master.
Okay, the master is plus 30, so it is 2d8 plus 30. Is that how you roll it? Yep. So there's 40
30.
for heroes.
40 more. Everyone cares about Harros.
Oh,
He's our Care Bear.
Aw. Next, I'll
And-
drop a building on him. Ignacy.
It's okay, we can rebuild him.
Yep. Make sure to take that 40 back, Harros.
oh, thank you.
Ignacy's going to move over here and attack this creature with his gunblade. Holy crap! Lots of crits today.
Yeah, and not in the usual direction either.
Yeah. 50 damage. Third action, second attack. As he cuts this one down, and he turns back, and he looks at you all, and he says, "Do you smell chicken?"
Nah, must be you.
Hang on.
What's that?
This fire spreading.
No, it's just little bits of him on fire. Nothing spreading. You're good.
Ah, okay.
It was just-
I
it
was
was-
like, wait.
Just for dramatic effect. However, one of them is carrying that item that Zeros detected earlier. It's still active.
It didn't get burned.
Nope. It's not burnt, which means it is indeed magical. It is on this one. Okay.
You should have made it unclear before I already read it.
That's okay. That's all right. I trust you.
Oh,
Let's end combat.
I'm free.
Harros just kind of lumbers over.
Yep.
No pun intended.
Ha ha.
No
Oh,
pun
I'm
intended,
trapped
no
underneath
pun
this bird. Please help.
Press Z when you select your token. When you press Z, it moves you to the top or to the bottom of the token you're on top of.
Oh, thank you.
No sweat.
Knowledge.
Is everyone okay?
The Barbazu are not.
Can't say I've ever been hit with a demon before.
Yes,
One,
that was a unique strategy.
As I look over the Barbazu,
Mm-hmm.
I want to determine whatever this is.
Well, the Barbaz is the devil that I summoned.
Oh, not the Barbazu,
I don't.
Karina.
the Karina, excuse me.
Yep. They
Oh,
called you a weird name.
They did, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that is. But in the
Alright.
meantime, I would like to use, I guess, I want to identify this with
Okay.
quick identification.
Sure. You may make this public since you know it is a level 14 item thanks to Zeros. Teamwork.
Look up there.
Can I give him the can I aid him with a crafting?
It must be the skill that he uses.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
You know what? How about this then? I just I'll forego this check to allow you to take a look at it because I know you're more skilled in it than I am.
Oh, okay.
I'll like, hey, heroes, take a look. It's a
More
weird thing.
teamwork.
And
I love it. The DC is 32. You have crit
think-
succeeded. So here you go. It is a dazing coil.
Oh, it's consumable. Oh,
Yeah.
I can't summon a demon with that.
Yep. Ignacy takes a look at it and immediately does this skill.
Memorize 2 recipes.
I
Oh,
can
yeah,
craft
it
this
is that.
talisman now.
Yeah, it is that, huh?
Haros tries really hard not to be outwardly impressed.
See that? I'm more useful than Grung, you guys.
All right, slow down.
Let's not
I was about
get
to say.
carried away.
Let's keep
Uh,
it real here, people.
Now that I can study these bodies more closely, even, despite... Oh, this one isn't on fire.
Oh, yeah.
I know
So-
what a Karina is. What the fuck is this thing?
This is a grave Karina. They have been made more powerful by consuming the bodies of sentient creatures and are therefore a variant of the beast fiend unholy type that you are familiar with. In addition to the mocking cry, their shadow command allows them to pierce the shadows of their enemies, instilling a domination effect. They still have grave blight, they still have sound imitation, and they can also see through smoke, as well as grab their prey and drop them from dizzying heights.
So I'm assuming because they became a grave Karina from consuming corpses,
Mhm.
you can't find this variant in hell. They are a material plane anomaly.
Correct,
'Cause there's
which
no corpses
means
in hell.
now, Xeros, that you have discovered this variant, you may summon them. They are a creature 11.
Oh dear God, that's high.
Yep,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
you are currently one of the only people, if not the only person on Galarian that has witnessed, discovered, and identified this creature. Which means you can apply this to your practical research as a teacher.
You sounded so excited.
I
and
am
thought It was
excited.
gonna be something important. No,
It
I'm just
is
kidding.
important.
I'm
It's
just kidding.
very
I'm just kidding.
Mhm.
I feel I had to rain on your parade a little bit.
It's your parade,
Uh,
not
Just a little
mine.
bit.
All right.
Do you want to put it in
No,
the
I'm
party
getting-
thing, or is someone taking it?
Oh.
Does anybody actually want it? Because if not, I'll take it.
When activate the coil, the damaged creature must succeed on. Go ahead, take it.
Could you do me a favor, Bramble?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Could you drop the Grave Karina character in the Samshu Pyramid folder, where the rest of my temporary summons are?
Oh, I thought they were under PC accompaniment and stuff.
No, my temporary devils are in Samshu Pyramid.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The Baba. Now I can't summon it temporarily, but I want to leave it there because on my list of summonable creatures, the Grave Queen is not there. And I
That's
don't want
okay.
to forget it exists. That's the only reason. I just don't want to forget.
I'll do it right now, sir, so you don't.
Thank you.
No problem.
I want a flying. I'm gonna get a saddle. I'm gonna ask Karos to make a nice little saddle for me.
Mm-hmm.
I can fly and
So-
run away bravely.
So, since they are humanoid in nature a little bit, they are a beast. They are a beast, but the way that they're arranged, I don't think we can get a saddle for them. But we'll discuss something. There you go. You're there.
You can put a swing
Okay.
in their claws.
Maybe.
Oh yeah,
You know those little baby bassinets that people get for like cats or like little babies on the front of them?
Oh my
you,
god.
you read my mind.
Or like the
Hey,
cat
hey,
backpacks
hey,
with,
oh,
like,
take
plastic
me
wings.
back to the school. I'm gonna sleep in my crib as you carry me.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like
They're
first
faster
class
than
flying
griffins.
experience.
Holy crap, these things are fast. Yeah, you're right.
Damn.
50
You
fly
wear it like a
speed.
backpack, even, and just don't tell anyone it's a baby Bjorn. Just like, yeah, it's my backpack that allows me to fly.
Yeah, front pack. All right, so ahead of you is an immense stone structure with a glass pyramid on top. And this glass ceiling seems to have lasted what appears to be centuries, from what you can tell.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm going. Oh, there you go. As Ignacy comments, we're probably the only people who have made it here in more than a century.
With any luck, we'll get out, which will make us the only people to do so in a millennia.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Prying eye.
Yes.
We create an invisible floating eye 1 inch in diameter at a location you can see within 500 feet. It sees in all directions. Okay. Yeah.
And while Zeros is doing that, I'm gonna use this.
Mage armor. You should have casted that at the beginning of the day. It lasts all day.
I should have. I didn't think about it.
Womp, womp.
All right. So, this is sustained, so if we go into initiative, you will have to sustain it with an action. But for right now, you're good. And I'm going to count that as your exploratory action, not as recast a spell, but I think, searching, I think would be best.
Okay, yeah, I was just gonna, if we could make a token for it, I was gonna send it around to like give you the map layout or
Oh, you
something
want
like that.
you want a token? You want a token? Here, use Ruby.
Alright.
Use Ruby.
Use Ruby.
Can I go
Please.
explore?
Please, Master, I'm 20% filled.
I don't like the way you said that, Ruby. I'll be real.
Zeros, that's weak. I expected more from
I
someone
think
that
that
big.
there is a dead Mazzali native around. Oh, can she not see in the dark? No, she has dark vision.
Yeah, she has dark
Says she has
vision.
dark-
What
I
are you
think I
trying to
see
do?
it.
You want to put the eye inside?
No. Like, I'm assuming she is the eye, right?
She is the eye. Yeah. What?
And I can move it
Yes.
up to 10 feet, seeing everything all directions. And we're not in combat, so I'm just gonna map the layout of the of this temple. If I
Okay, it's a square.
Oh, you're okay. You're not gonna let me actually go see it. Okay.
No, because it has a glass roof. It's a glass roof with no windows. So if you put the eye on top and look down, then I'll show you the temple.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let the little boy fly up there.
Go ahead.
I cannot see a thing.
You have ownership of Ruby, don't you?
I do. I can
Yeah.
open up her sheet and do all this stuff, but I see nothing. It's all blackness.
Huh. Hang on. I'll fix this somehow.
Okay.
Configure ownership. Oh, I get it. I can't do that without sharing vision. Okay. So, we'll do this. Boop! There you go. Now you can see inside. You see a
Oh
golden...
my god!
You see
No,
a
I'm just kidding.
golden altar. Pure gold
some-
with lions. Seems to be a prayer area of some kind.
Okay. Yeah, can you just take me clockwise?
Yeah, a meeting room, a washroom, the secret entrance to the temple that has become much less secret now that it has suffered some damage. You can actually see where the secret walls have fallen away. What appear to be another washroom, another meeting room, the remains of a prayer room, and some treasure.
Well, the first level seems safe enough.
Man.
And I'll keep sustaining this thing.
Yeah. That's fine.
I'm gonna send it down the stairs of it,
Oh, sure. You can send it down the stairs. We'll send it down the stairs right now.
I thought it was a glass roof. I thought
It
I
is.
couldn't go into.
You can't go into it. Are you going to break the glass roof in some way?
No, I was gonna open the door and send it in to go down the stairs.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless I'm not getting how this is laid out here.
No, you're getting it. You're getting it perfectly. I'm just asking because I myself cannot see inside of your head, and you have ideas a mile a minute.
I'll take that as a potential compliment.
Yes.
All right. It seems clear in the first level. McGee, do you want to open that door?
I will gladly be your designated door opener.
All right.
Also, why did you move so far to the left?
Don't ask questions.
Oh
I will
Like,
ask
can you tell how
questions.
paranoid I am from my previous GMs? I'm like, I'm over here now.
So before we open this door, I need to reiterate again. Bramble is not the DM that pulls the rug underneath your feet. At all. It just doesn't happen that way. That's not who I am. That's not how I do things. When I give things to you, you should be very concerned, though.
No, I know. It's just, look, just because the fireworks aren't gunshots doesn't mean the veteran isn't gonna like hide under their bed. Okay.
I think the PTSD is something that you have become so accustomed to that it's very telling about how modern DMs do things, and I regret that. And I'm sorry that my my fellows have treated you badly. That's as much on me as it is for them, and I am sorry.
No, this is from. Here's the thing, I knew what I was getting into. Okay.
Yeah.
It was set up front. I'm like, okay, fine, and I just learned to adapt. Not in a bad way. I actually I enjoy being punished for not crossing my T's and dotting my I's. It forces me to be more engaged.
Okay.
Is how I would put it.
I never force engagement in my games. You're engaged because you choose to be engaged, and I never punish people for not being engaged. I will say that.
Gotcha.
All right, so I'm going to unpause the game. Everyone's going to enjoy themselves. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Bye, Zeros.
Went even farther. I don't
I
trust
see
him.
you're trying to go for the back entrance. I never thought you were a man like that.
Oh my god.
Ruby says, yeah, he is.
I mean, the man
I
did say
mean,
he
I
liked to
shouldn't
be
be
punished.
surprised.
Did I say that? Maybe I did. I don't know.
Oh, so he's... Oh, that type of backdoor. I see.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Open
I am
the
at
door.
20% capacity.
I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't want to find out. Just go.
Okay.
I will open this door.
I will
on
never pull the
standing.
rug out from under you, but I will bully you.
Yeah, that is Bramble's MO right there.
Which obviously does not bother me. So,
But which is why I do it, sir. You're good.
all right. Open the bloody door.
Yes,
Not
but I
to
will
get
be
all
stood
medieval
next-
on you.
As you open the door, the smell of the last few centuries hits you as you begin to air out this temple that has not felt the fresh air from its staleness, as you just get this very mildewy, very ancient smell to it as though you have just opened a tomb, and pressure from the air inside rushes out you, as if to greet the sun once more and escape out into the... Goodbye, McGee.
I do not want a
it's
mold
that new
infection in my
temple
lungs.
smell.
Goodbye. Also, Pharaoh's curse.
You know why I'm here.
All right, so decorating the walls inside are several repeating symbols that resemble a dark circle overlapping a bright circle. Double doors lead east and west. One door of each pair bears a sun icon, while the other bears a moon icon. An archway to the north leads to a greater hall. And you pick up the prayer beads, and you kind of feel the power from them.
Nothing. We're already just touching. Okay.
Is it safe?
Aww,
What's up?
this thing's useless.
What do you mean it's
Okay.
useless?
The beads don't transform or function for an evil spellcaster.
Well, how about this? How about this? Hang on. Let's
No, it's fine.
No.
I can use them to summon a devil.
No. Let's do this. How about when you do your daily preparations, we change them to the evil variant. How about that?
Oh, just because this is going to be a common theme with all these items, probably.
Yes, but remember,
Okay.
remember, sun and moon, two sides. So this will work the same way that the evil prayer beads do. So you can look at it like that.
Okay, I was about to be like, no, if these are a good item, don't make
No.
it an evil item for
No,
me.
this temple is about dualities. I'm not changing anything. I'm adapting. This temple
Gotcha.
is very much sun and moon, dualities, the nature of good and evil. So you're good. You're bad. You're evil.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna. All right, now it goes away.
He's the bad
Okay,
guy.
That's a good movie, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. All right, I'm gonna just start searching.
No sweat. Are you leaving your eye outside?
Oh, my eye. Oh,
Yeah.
Why can't I? I still can't. I can't see with him anymore.
Yes, you can.
No. Like if I'm not. What? I don't. Oh, I have to click on him. Oh,
Right. Yeah, you have to click on him. Remember, sustain.
Right. It's not just a permanent thingamajig.
It's not.
Boop.
Yep. You start looking at stuff. Is the eye opening doors?
No. I am.
Okay.
This is the real me.
Okay.
The
So
eye's the one sitting there.
let's change something first then. Let's change this to I. That way we know.
Thank you.
There we go. All right. As Zeros goes in and Ignatius like, where's Zeros? Where did he go? Are we going to check for traps?
Well, I think Zeros is kind of inadvertently doing that. I say let him.
Okay.
Listen, I am.
I found
you know me well
enough
en-
coins.
You know me well enough to know that I don't dissuade people from making bad decisions.
So,
No one heard me. Okay.
that's fine. That Ignacy put you on mute the moment you started talking. The prayer chamber that you went into contains several stone benches. A number of engravings of symbols are carved into the wall, most of them pertaining to the sun and moon. A set of stone doors lead out to the far ends of this room, and you seem to have made it into the antechamber and the sanctuary. And this large room is separated from the entrance from the sanctuary ahead. The room itself seemed to be rarely used, except when an excess of people when the sanctuary was filled. A huge gold altar stands at the north end of this room. A pair of stone statues lie toppled on either side of the altar. Gold flecks and a harsh chipping suggest that the statues were once covered in gold, but have since lost their precious outer layer to thieves. Rows of broken stone benches mark this place. as communal worship. An open stone archway leads out of this room to the south and doors to the east and west. Behind the statues are 2 open frames. The remains of the stone door are now lying in broken heaps near the statues.
Hmm.
All right, so you're sending the eye down?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
They're
Mm-hmm.
both down, I'm guessing. So.
They're both down. Yep.
Okay, I'm here.
Yep, you're here, but I'm going to pull you down to the next scene. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. Stop worrying.
No, I can
I
see
can't
text.
stop.
On the map.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going. Give me a minute. There you go. As Ignacy asks, what do you see?
Well, the doors are made out of magically reinforced stone. Hardness 42, HP 168. I see Luhar, Chohar, Slehar. Anyway, I'm assuming that I'm not supposed to see that stuff.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You can see everything the eye can see. And, McGee, a hand clasps you on the back of the shoulder with about 20 people behind her saying, like, hello there, lovely.
Hello.
Did you not shut the
I
door?
have the honors with?
And she seems very friendly despite holding a weapon and the small army behind her.
Small army, you say?
Yeah, small army. Just 20 people.
Small army of big women, apparently.
We're
Oh,
very
no.
big. Everything's bigger in Mazzali, they say. She smiles.
Even Mazzali is bigger.
Can we help you?
Yes, we are devotees of the old sun gods. We had previously wanted to come to this temple, but with all the recent attacks and everything on the Bright Lions, we were not able to do so. Thankfully, someone cured the people that were in the hospital, and we were finally able to get a few days' rest and come out here.
Well, welcome.
Wait, so the people in the hospital were Bright Lions?
No, the people in the hospital were victims of Walkenna. We're the Bright Lions.
So, wait, I'm confused. I thought the people were in the hospital because of you all.
No, we don't hurt our own people. Walkenna does that. Then
Can
he
I roll like a sense motive?
Sure.
On this?
DC 28.
Perception? Yeah.
Yep.
I too would like to do the same.
That lady is inhaling some pretty
Critical.
heavy copium.
Yep. You critically succeed, and she seems very, very sincere. Go ahead, Harris.
And you sure no one... Go ahead.
Okay. Wait. Is it deception or?
You can attempt deception instead of perception for sense motive because you're very good at lying.
Nah, Heroes doesn't lie. Heroes tells us the truth all the time.
All the time.
All the time. Yep, you nearly critically succeed. You can tell she's being genuine.
I'll look towards Heroes, assuming they also try to read the room. And I'll give you a nod. Should we take this conversation elsewhere?
This is the safest place you can be. I have the protection of the 3 old sun gods, and this is one of their temples. I assure you, you are safe and free to speak as you wish.
Okay. So you said Volcana's the individual who caused those people. First, let's introduce ourselves.
Of course.
I apologize.
My name is
I'm
Sewell.
Disco. Swell. It's
Well,
very nice to
Disco.
meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too. I've never seen a Konrasu before.
You'd be surprised how many people say that.
You can call me Harrows.
Hello, Harrows. You're just a little baby, aren't you? You're a little cub.
Yeah, there it is. Go ahead and get it out of your system.
Oh, you're just so cute.
You?
What about you, doorstop? And she clasps McGee's back.
Doorstop. The name is Mickey, but
Wait, you see her?
I am
course I do.
surprised you could actually perceive me. Yes.
Okay, she's good people.
I'm a mercenary of some renown around these parts. I've had many battles. I've seen people just like you before.
Interesting. I mean, unsurprising seeing how I look like the average Joe Schmo. But yes, nice meeting you too.
Mm-hmm. Ignacy says, like, hi. I'm Ignacy. I wanted to make contact with you people before, but they told me no.
Well, you know, when you're guests here and they tell you that there's a terrorist group,
Terrorist?
wouldn't you want to vote?
We're
They
not
said
terrorists.
Kind of got that vibe already that you're not, and there's
We've-
more to what's going on here.
We fight for the people of Mazzali. We fight for a free Mazzali.
When you mean free, Mazzali, do you mean free of? And I look around because I'm still a little hesitant. The new one, the deathless kid.
Oh! The Pretender? Yeah, well, Kenna. He claims that he's related to Chohar. I don't think that's true. If I didn't know any better, he was just a demon wearing a human skin.
I mean, I look towards Zeris. Aren't demons usually playful like children? If you really think, oh, these imps can be.
Demons are. I snap out of my prying eye.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
Demons are, and this is me going off D&D, so forgive me if I'm wrong here.
That's okay.
Demons are more chaotic. One of them wouldn't make such an ordered society. It's downright tyrannical, reminding me of Chalaxi. It's more of a devil's work, if anything, or a
Or archdevil or fiend.
potentially, but
Well-
I can't think of a fiend that would care enough. They would just enslave the population and send them to the hells to work in labor, their souls never extinguishing.
Sounds like Welkenna. He kept the council alive just so they would run the city for him, and he didn't need to be bothered about it. All he cares about is having his little feet kissed.
It's a very vain devil. Most are prideful, but they care about results, not about frivolity.
So what's your name, Bushybeard?
Zeris.
Zeros. And she signals for the other 20 people to put down their weapons. And she sheaths hers. All right. Civil, we got a little conversation going here. You mind if we take a seat?
I mean, there are plenty, right?
Yeah.
And this is your god's temple.
They're going to start filing into this room. And she's going to sit
Put away
down.
his weapons.
She's going to do her little stretch, and you hear like all this cracking of bones and everything. And you think this woman has a lot of muscle on her. She reminds you of Grung.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is she injured anyway?
But she is not injured.
Okay. So well.
Hmm.
Do you know who we are and why we're here?
I know you're Magambian. I know that you're teachers. And I know, for a fact, from my mercenary connections, you're not exactly the conventional type of teachers, I would say. You're kind of the, and she smiles, you're kind of my kind of teacher.
Because we're proactive in what we teach, or is it something more on the lines that we're not just scholars with books?
You could say whatever it is. You can have whatever title you like, but I think we're kindred spirits here. Lions of the same pride, you could say.
Now, I'm sorry to come back to this, but you said that the individuals who were in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, these were not any of her people. This was definitely
Correct. These were innocent citizens of Mazzali.
So may I ask which force that the undead child is ruling did this command to harm these people?
So, and she kind of kicks off her feet and puts her hands on her massive hips and clasps and goes, "You're familiar with the old adage, can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Certainly, you've seen how many chickens there are in Mazzali.
Unfortunately, yes.
Lots of eggs. Sometimes those eggs spoil. Sometimes eggs get dropped. Nobody cries about spilt eggs, they say."
So are you telling me these are individuals who wanted to free Mazzali?
No.
And no.
These are individuals that were willing to go along with the system. And the system simply said, "We don't need you." But don't take my word for it. Has anyone tried to thank you after you healed them?
And I think about it, only the doctor really thanked us.
Have you seen that doctor since?
And this girl really thinks about it.
We didn't go over there again, did we?
We didn't check on him again.
Unfortunate. But not unheard of. Ain't no clouds in Mazzali, as we say.
I can tell.
What were those people afflicted with, by the way?
They were just wounded, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm trying to remember in character.
So it was a shrapnel bomb.
Right. Okay. Okay. So the system didn't need them. Does Walkenna bomb his own citizens?
He does when it's appropriate. He'll drop the stun on you if you're not careful.
She's being extremely coy. I do not like this.
Before we continue this conversation.
Yes, of course. Come down, sit next to me, sugar.
I'm gonna actually double check my person to see if the secret police didn't plant anything on me. blind perception check real quick. Just see if there's anything.
You are extremely thorough, and there is no magical or non-magical listening device on you. Nor do you believe
Okay.
that there has been any spell cast upon you.
All right. Which room there? I assume they're.
They're in this room. But you can go to either. She doesn't care. She'll come over to you
Yeah.
if you want to.
Yeah, no, I'll be polite.
Yeah. She, like, ruffles your hair or your leaves in the same way she would a child's hair.
You know, I'm probably ages older than you.
And she just looks at your orb. How old?
Do you know of a sorcerer by the name of Haojin?
Mickey. I've heard of her before. She's the stuff of myths and legends.
Have you heard the myth of her disappearing for almost a couple centuries?
Yes, I believe so. She
I
returned
was there
recently
before
with her
she
tournament.
vanished.
Oh my. Are you one of her creations?
No. I'm my own person.
I hear furious typing.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Keyboard.
Yeah.
And I think Disco wants to know a bit more about the Lions and what their ideals are besides just a free nation.
Yep.
And-
She reveals to
Go ahead.
you the Bright Lion dedication, which you can now take if you wish.
What?
Yeah, she'll teach you. And she instructs you on the old sun god's ways. And more importantly, she shows you a few tricks as she winks at you. Because the Bright Lions are experts at lying to Alkenis forces to appear like devoted followers. So that might help you work your way up the ranks a little bit.
I'll hold on to that dedication and probably teach somebody some of our sunbearers because that seems like a really cool thing to do. Ignacy, you said you wanted to meet with them as well, right? Did you have any questions?
Well, I guess the first question is, why haven't you killed Welkenna? And like his sleep or whatnot. Does he sleep? And she shakes her head and says, like, he is a full god, he is ascended. Though his power does diminish when the sun goes down, only his most loyal and close attendants are allowed near him. Intense thinking sounds. So while you discuss things and while you converse, this woman is going to retie her sandals and whatnot and do some stretches. She starts doing her workout.
So, with that then, if only trusted people can see the undone, the deathless child,
Mm-hmm.
has anyone within the Bright Lions made their way to be close enough to get to him?
One moment, I have to pull to the other scene.
Uh-oh.
Well, go ahead, keep talking.
Why is this not working? Well, I'm waiting for McGee.
Yep, McGee's
Yeah,
there. WSD,
Is,
WASD.
Right.
he's down here with me?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he
there.
is. Hi.
Ah, now it's working.
Go ahead, keep having your conversation, Disco.
Is
Oh,
there
yeah,
no,
I was asking, like, has anyone within the Bright Lions
I
gained
see.
that trust yet?
I see you pointing. I did not make those stairs yet, but I will take you both down.
no worries.
That's quite all
I was
right.
just curious.
That's fine. Hang on. And I'll pull both of you to the scene. Go ahead, Disco. Repeat what you were saying, since I was looking at all the pings that were
You're
happening.
fine. You're fine. Essentially asking, has anyone within the Bright Alliance gained enough trust and favors to even enter the small circle that can essentially see the deathless child?
We have not. In fact, we've been trying for years to do it, and we just can't.
Now,
And that's when the Soul Swarms attacked Zeras and McGee.
oh,
I had an inkling there was something.
Hey man, we gotta have fun sometime, right?
I didn't know you weren't having fun.
What? Okay, don't. You know what? Come on. It's a figure of speech.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I think that's a good point to leave it for next time.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm not sure what to say. You...
Oh boy, that's all I can say.
Soul
This
Swarm,
is going to
Soul
be an
Swarm.
experience.
You just kept going, and I'm like, okay.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Now, these things are probably meant for the full party, so we're probably gonna die. But you know,
Well, that's
NBD.
not my fault. That's not on me.
It's-
no, I'm not complaining.
It's okay.
I'm not
got
complaining
this.
at all.
Alrighty, guys. So what did you think of today's session?
I think it was unfair. No, I'm kidding. It was good.
Krusty Krab is unfair. Mr. Krabs.
Oh God.
But yeah, I had a great old time as always.
It was great, yeah.
Hmm?
The Karina Graven thingies, they really reminded me of was it called the Happy Game? When they were like
Uh-huh.
bobbing and weaving about.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know, made me think of that.
I like to make sure that, you know, like they actually did mock their victims and whatnot. So I made sure they only said specific phrases that people were saying when they were about to die.
Yeah, very, very creepy. It worked very well.
I like them.
You will get to
Obviously you
summon
do.
them someday.
Yay! I need to have them. I need to summon them at the school to watch out for any blue chicken invasions.
You decided not to take care of the chicken when you were there. It's still plotting.
I didn't
told
have
it.
control over that. That was Disco.
Yes,
Like-
I told it what to do.
When I summon those giant hawks, it's on site. That chicken's going down. Like I'm
God.
like, and I'm saying, oh, it's just nature. It just happens.
yes, they're beasts.
Mm-hmm. Now we might lose a child or two when when the Karina gets hungry, but that's the sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Just feed it spiders.
Oh yeah, we got spider people, don't we?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
happened
I'm not
before.
They've been eaten.
Yes, they have been eaten. The 2 out of 3 made it. Out of
I mean, for
Grung's
spider,
watch.
that's really good odds.
Yeah, that is pretty good ops. That was the end of module 1 into module 2.
Mm.
I'm glad we met the Bright Lions, though. That's a big plus.
It is. And they
Is
gave
it,
you
though.
they gave you a dedication.
I think they're just how to put this.
I'm also a little worried that they might just be so good at lying that my DC didn't matter.
Nope, I will never do that.
I think they're so deluded and thinking that they're right. Even if they're the ones who bombed them, oh, it's because they worship Volcana. I think they're that level of delusion. I hope they are, because if they're just the good guys, it's gonna be boring. Like, we're just the good guys. Like, okay, why would we
We'll
help you?
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. And I would never lie to you like that, Disco. That was an open roll. That was not a blind check. So I wasn't
I
trying to
appreciate
deceive
that.
you. Yeah.
No, I get you. I think it's not a DM player issue. I think it's just me like over analyzing the dedication. Like, oh
Yeah. I
oh
get
yeah, deception is their thing.
It is their thing. It is very much their thing. So what did you think about Coride at the beginning, those that were here?
That sure was
mean-
an experience.
Sometimes you just gotta teach a lesson, you know.
That happened to me while at work. A
Oh
woman
my
was
God.
on the line while we were doing the ice cream at the ice cream factory. She started just letting the ice cream go full speed, screaming at the top of her lungs, ice cream on the floor, ice cream on the fucking floor. I can't take it anymore. Woo! And she started like howling and doing some other things. I'm going like, okay.
So
Nice.
she just broke.
She
Rage
broke.
Against the
Went
machine.
Mad.
Yeah. Like, there was
I
no
can
consoling.
appreciate that.
There was no consoling that woman. Coride embodied that woman on that day.
I love that.
Too
I'm
bad
also
you
sorry you
didn't
had to
have a
experience
pocket
that.
dimension to throw her into.
She threw herself into the pocket dimension when she decided she would quit, and then a week later she came back when she ran out of money. And they were all just like, ma'am, sorry, you gotta go. You quit.
No tech backsies.
No. A lot of people think that they can just do whatever at a job and then quit and then come back like nothing happened because you need people. And it's just like, we don't need you.
We need people, but we don't need you.
Yes.
You're not people.
Oh my god.
You're a pain. You're a pain in the rear. That's what you are.
Oh. Poor Coride.
I mean, she's so useless. Oh, I like bugs, and I complain all the time. Like, no one needs you. Like, go home.
Oh.
How she's a teacher is beyond me.
All right.
That's Zara speaking.
No, I understand. I understand. Is there anything you would like to have ready for next time in terms of spell effects or anything else, like summons or whatnot?
I have a question.
Yes.
And this is more of a player interaction question.
Okay.
If I were to say cast a spell on the party
Yes.
that stripped them of their free will, potentially.
Ah.
Would that go through, or is that on the realm of, hey, don't do that to the party?
I would allow the spell to go through, and then I would NPC you faster than your head would spin after the spell was done. And then I would say, Ryan, please roll a new character.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if you don't believe me, ask Tony on that one.
Yeah.
Because I become too powerful.
No, it'd simply be a thing where like, okay, so you're gonna mind control the party? Very well, that's something a villain would do.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. It's temporary.
No, I don't
but
care.
Fair enough. Okay.
So I'm treating it the same way as if I were a player at the table and you had done that to me. It's just like, you know what, that's going too far.
Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. I just want to make sure you know in advance.
Because they, you know, that's happened to me before, and it was funny.
I don't
All right,
personally
so
think it's funny.
Zealous conviction. Oh man.
Yeah.
Can't use that spell. Well, to be fair, they have to willingly accept the spell.
They
so it's
do
not like
have
they
to
can say
willingly
no.
accept the spell. But they've known you. They've known you for some time now.
I'll say it's a buff spell, guys. Don't worry. Oh, fine.
I also
No
know
worries
buff
there.
spell.
It's a very bad spell. It gives 10 temp HP. That's it.
Yep.
The person who's never cast any enhancing spells on anybody suddenly wants to cast something on someone.
I cast
Hmm.
haste on you. I don't want to hear that. When we were fighting the big, stingtail demon, I cast haste on you.
That wasn't on me.
Who was it on? It was on one of
Brown.
y'all. He wasn't there. I did cast it on him fighting the Cyclops.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I cast it on either Somshu or Disco fighting the big barbed tail dude. So I help out. I'm a team. I cast heal sometimes too.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to hear this.
So haste is arcane, occult, and primal. It's not divine. Did you have an item to do that?
My archetype.
Oh, your timey-wimey thing.
No. I have.
Oh,
I'm,
because you chose wizard.
Yes.
Yes, you chose wizard. Oh, what branch are you again?
What?
What branch are you? Of the Magambia. Which of the 5 schools?
Are you like Janti, Rain Scribe?
Cascade Bearer?
Okay, now I'm remembering. I
My
don't
God.
know if I actually put anything down.
You should! You should!
Look, if you can look at my feats, Bramble. I still haven't taken like 5. Like I just don't know what to do with them. I just leave them blank.
You better find
Okay.
out by next time, because Soul Swarm.
Oh,
That's...
Which,
what is it called again? The schools of the Magambia?
Soul Swarm!
No. No.
Okay, Cascade Bearer, Ujjante, Sun Tempest Mages, Rain Scribes, and what was the other one?
you have what? Cascade Bears, Ujanti,
Mm-hmm.
Sun Tempest Mages.
Yep. Rain Scribes.
What's the 5th one?
Emerald Bows. That's
you go.
Ignacies. We don't remember it because it's Ignacies.
This is Nazis.
Okay. Additional question.
Yes.
If I were to get a movement speed buff, either through
Yes.
item or through picking Rain Scribes,
Mm-hmm.
would that buff follow through on Devil Form, or does that replace entirely?
Your base
Stats.
speed is replaced.
Okay, but any additions via feats or
Right.
otherwise would be sustained.
Right. And it automatically does that when you apply Devil Form. So if it stacks, it stacks.
Okay, I think I should start using this more often.
Yes.
Well, you guys are lucky. No mind control for you.
Thank God.
Damn.
Well, I mean, it wears off, and Harris does still have to disintegrate.
Yes. But if I had captured the soul of a god, it wouldn't have mattered. I mean,
You-
okay, go ahead.
You don't know how close you are to actually doing that.
I know, but here, okay.
Yeah.
Don't hate me.
I'm not hating anyone.
If Ceres had the opportunity to do that and betray the party, he might take it. And I'll roll a new character. That's totally fine.
No. First of all, trapping a god is not betraying the party. And secondly, how do you know I haven't already anticipated this?
Well, it'd be betraying Ignacy.
No, it
And by
won't.
extension, Harros. Look, Ignacy's gonna have a problem, okay?
What makes you think he's
He
going to
always
have
has
a
a problem.
problem?
He always has a problem with everything we do, okay?
Oh, God.
He's just a pain.
You're just
What do you mean
nitpicking.
we?
What's up?
What do you mean we? My God.
He has a problem with everything you do.
He called you a conservative earlier. I don't want to hear it.
Well, they have a history. That's different.
Uh-huh. All right. Enough questions. Sorry to take up your time.
That's
No,
fine.
fine.
Don't. This time is for you, sir. And I can tell you right now that when it comes to it, it's not going to be a moral decision. It's going to be, what do we want to do going forward? I'm not the person who's going to pin blame on people like that. and an NPC is not going to suddenly say like, "Ah, betrayer." It's just like, "Nope," because let me show you what Ignacy is. 1 second, Ignacy. Where are you, Ignacy? Here you go. This'll help you. He's a keen follower. There you go. Yep. Go ahead. Go ahead. Try using Jen or Ruby to read his mind.
Okay.
Nice try.
Nice tries there. That's funny. Wait, what? Okay.
This man can lie to devils.
Oh,
I wonder if that comes into the deal he made with something you're unaware of.
Well, if he can do it, Obama or Yamba or whatever the conservative.
oh, no, Obama.
Oh my god!
You guys, okay? You guys called him Obama initially.
Yeah, I know.
And
I know.
that
That's
stuck
why I
in
said
my mind.
Obama.
I always called that in my head. I just always say it.
So, the first time I introduced the headmaster and I said Obiama, and Crow and Quaid immediately corrected me and said, like, Obama? I'm just like, yes, his name is Obama now, whatever.
I'm very curious to where that man got off to.
Me too. Probably the same place the conservatives went off to when they said, like, we're going to be separate from you guys.
Oh, wait. Didn't you say that he never does anything in the module ever again?
Yep. Never again.
Oh, my lord. He never comes back ever?
Nope.
I mean, to be fair, we got that vibe from him when he promoted us to lore speakers. So
Yep. Yep. Almost like by promoting you, he was doing less work himself.
I know I said no more questions, but I lied.
That's fine.
So, Jen was like, hey, if you become a high cleric or a high priest of Asmodeus, then you can, like, peek in on the paperwork.
Yes.
What's involved in that process, if it's a process, or if we're going to make one up?
If that process has already been made, and I've planned for it at the end of this module, leading into Module 5.
Okay, understood then.
I cannot spoil anything else besides that.
now we just have to make sure you don't get meat grinded by a soul.
If you get meat grinded by a soul swarm, remember how Jin is just a visit away.
What does that mean?
So, I'll leave it at that, since I don't want to
Okay.
spoil it. But if the players would like to inform you about who Hao Jin is and what her magic is, it's similar to Haros's, and maybe he can explain.
Okay.
They're from fire. You return to life because Phoenix bloodline is strong.
Understood. Okay.
All right. Anything else before we leave today? I had fun. I hope you did too.
Had a ton of fun.
Very much.
Yeah, this was great.
Good, good. I'm starting to feel
This is very
better
funny.
myself.
I'm glad you are.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
hmm I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next week.
Take